What's up, everybody? It's Critical Mess. It's episode 68. We're talking about movies that critics and audiences do not agree on, like tonight's movie, Coyote Ugly. I'm Nick Honeywell. I'm here with my friends Chris Griswold, Brian MC Color, producer Ben. Say hello, gents.
What's up, gang?
Hey, Brian MC Color here. I love
Was that your shock voice?
I don't know why that came out that way.
Yeah. All right. Icebreaker. All right. Fun icebreaker tonight. I like this one. So, okay. And thank you, Reddit, for this one. I'm not going to take credit for this, but I did find this on Reddit. Great question, though. What's your under 20% critic rating film on Rotten Tomatoes? So under 20% that you think people should really hear you out on. So a movie the critics are just dead wrong about. And I am happy to start this one. I'm going to go with a little film called Jonah Hex. This is a 11%. I just watched it. I watched it like 3 weeks ago.
Literally adding to my queue right now.
Yeah, okay.
11% critic, 20% audience. So everyone hates it. But look, first of all, you got a great cast in this movie. You got John Malkovich, you got Michael Fassbender, you got Will Arnett, you got Josh Brolin in the title role. You got Megan Fox.
Wait, is this the one?
And it's like this horror
Will
western
Arnett
with Hugh Jackman?
Yes, no, not Hugh Jackman.
You're thinking Van Helsing.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. This is kind of a horror
That's a
western.
cast.
It's got a cast. It's super short. I forget. It's like 90 minutes or something. It's got fun action.
1 hour and 21 minutes.
Bam.
I'm watching this after we're finished recording.
Honestly, it's like a decent balance of like cheesiness. If you're into any of that kind of like horror western type stuff, I highly recommend you watch Jonah Hex. It's pretty good.
The descriptor for this is action, adventure, mystery, thriller, western, fantasy.
I know, all
Does
in
that
what,
sum it up?
80 some minutes or whatever?
Yeah, 81 minutes.
Yeah.
It's not too bad.
All right, what you guys got?
All right. I'm going to go with a nice comedy to lighten it up. Benchwarmers. If you guys have never seen Benchwarmers.
I've never seen Benchwarmers.
Oh, my God. I think
I have. John Heder. That was his next movie after Napoleon
John
Dynamite
Heder.
before he realized he shouldn't be in movies.
For some odd reason, I think this movie's so funny. I watched it. My son thought it was the most funny thing he's ever watched in his life.
Who's the other two main guys in that? John Heder and...
John Heder. You have David Spade, Rob
Spade.
Schneider, John Lovitz.
Those were the main ones.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Sorry, what's the rating on that?
It is, I think it was 1364.
Okay. Well,
So, yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
Big disparity,
maybe we
yeah.
need to talk about that one.
Yeah, future
Yeah.
episode.
All right.
And how'd you source that movie? Where'd you find that movie, Grizz? You
I
went
just
to
Googled
a
it.
resource. Way to steal my thunder. You found that on the
No,
mess
I found it on the mess hall
the mess
on our
hall.
website.
The mess hall. Yay.
Our website. Visit it, please.
Website.
Visit our website, criticalmasspodcast.com.
Love it. I'm going to check that one out too, even though I've already seen it. But I'm going to watch it again in honor of you. It's probably also a short one. Good.
Yes.
I don't know how long mine is, but it's again, I was shocked to see. I would have thought maybe it would have been in like the 50s or 60s. But and I'm going to talk about somebody that you don't like, Nick. So I'm not expecting you to add this to your queue.
Is it Paul Bettany?
No pressure. No, it's Martin Short.
He's okay.
He's in a little movie.
Paul Bettany?
You don't like Paul Bettany.
No,
right?
no, sir. No, sir, I don't.
Okay.
Yeah, Martin Short. He's in a movie called Clifford. Okay, where he plays a really annoying like child man thing, and it's got the dad from like one of those TGIF shows in it. I don't even remember his name. But he's like America's dad.
Mr. Hooper?
Is that? I don't know. He's like he's just dad. He's your dad.
Remember Hanging with Mr. Hooper?
Yeah, but he's not Mr. Hooper from Sesame Street.
Mm-hmm.
No, the show was Hanging with TGIF.
Oh.
No, you're hanging with Mr. Cooper.
Oh,
Hooper's
Mr.
bookstore
Hooper-
on Sesame Street.
Yeah, Mr.
Oh.
Hooper's.
Anyway,
Hooper.
Hooper. Whatever.
Clifford, you think you look at
Charles Grodin
One
from
was
the
played by
Beethoven
Mark
movies.
Williams.
Oh, the Beethoven movies. Okay.
I knew
the
that's
dad,
exactly
the
it.
dad from the Beethoven movies. Isn't he just
Charles
dad? He's his
Grodin.
dad, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's
Yep.
dad.
Yep.
Anyway, he's in the movie Clifford. You look at the movie title and maybe read the synopsis and maybe start the movie. You think this is just gonna be silly, stupid schlock. It's actually very heartfelt and very hilarious. Give it a second watch if you haven't. And the rating, you're gonna ask me. I know. I also found this on the Mess Hall because I was having trouble coming up with an answer to this question. Sorted on the Mess Hall by lowest critic ratings, and I found it. It's 20% critics, 67% audience.
There you
Another
go.
fitting one for our podcast.
Ben, did you have one? Did you want to throw it?
Yeah. Paul Blart Mall Cop.
Oh, what's that at?
I don't actually know. I know it's low. I think it's in the 20s, maybe 10s.
Okay.
But
One or two?
one.
One. Okay.
Yeah.
Got it. 34-43.
34-43.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is funny. You're going to laugh. His physical comedy is hilarious. And yeah, I will defend that one no matter what.
Yep.
And as a reminder for anybody that's listening or watching, those numbers we're throwing around are Rotten Tomato scores.
Yes, Rotten Tomatoes
Critics
average
to audiences.
the tomato meter and the popcorn meter, I think is what
Correct.
they're called. Now, Nick, what I thought you might have said is a movie that you and I have both tossed around, and all of us have tossed around. It's very, very close. I feel like it's going to be the next maybe 10 or 15 episodes we do, but it's Van Wilder.
That
Van
would've been a
Wilder,
good one.
Van Wilder
Really
has
good
an
one.
18%
Oh, man.
critics and 73% audience.
Yeah,
now,
yeah,
the
yeah.
reason that wasn't my answer is because I don't remember if that movie actually is better than 18%.
Oh, it
Like,
is.
I know I love the movie.
It's for sure better than 18%.
Well, I'm sure it is,
Yeah,
but I
for
don't know
sure.
how much. I don't know if I would say it's like 60%.
Nostalgia points alone, we're starting like right at like a
I agree.
50 or
I'm at a
something.
50. I just don't know how much more. But for me, Clifford is like way up into the 70s. So anyway,
All right.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right, social media. We already kind of said what our website was. What is it again? And
Say it again.
Where are we on social media?
criticalmasspodcast.com. It's got everything. Our YouTube links, Spotify, Apple Music, Apple Podcasts, whatever it's called now.
Mm-hmm.
You can find it all there. And then we also have a nice little fun Easter egg, the Mess Hall, which organizes all of our movies, everything that we watch and look for. You can upvote, downvote, suggest movies, all the things.
Add your own ratings so we see
Right.
what you think of the movies.
That's right. All right. Speaking of movies, we're watching the movie Coyote Ugly, and we hope you will too. Because we'll talk about how great it is here shortly. Subscribe to our channel, please. One subscription equals 750,000 meals for one hungry child.
For one
in
child.
our community. So that's going to get him fed.
He's set for life.
for a long
Can you imagine?
time.
You have the power to set one kid for life.
That's right.
You.
And we're very near 100 subscribers.
Yeah, we keep each
Yeah,
time I
so-
check, there's a couple more on there.
So
I think
hey,
we hit 80.
I think we're at
we're
81.
north of 80.
North
Yeah.
of
We're
80.
way past
Yeah,
80.
we are
Cruising
80 was
past
last
80.
week.
Yeah, we're at 81. Yeah. All right. Any feedback? Any retractions?
No.
No.
Nope.
Probably not. No, me neither. Sock game, home field, Black Sox again. The black is my favorite. And you know what? I'm going to tell a quick story about this sock today.
All right, let's play. Let's hear it.
I was putting it on earlier, and I kind of
Classic white with black stripe.
Yeah, I don't like. I'm not used to socks like this. I kind of have the shorts. Oh, nice. Yeah, I got them on too.
Mhm.
So I kind of pulled it up my leg aggressively, and I heard a thread pop, and I was like, "Oh gosh, should I be worried about this? Like, is my sock falling apart?" And I inspected it, and when I looked closely, I could see it was like quintuple stitched. It was like you pop one, you got like whatever. I don't know how many
15 more.
quintuples, whatever. You
What's
got
the
a,
old
you got a
pro-
lot of backups.
What's
I
the
think
old
it's with a
proverb?
5. I think it's a 5.
A strand of 3 strands is not easily broken.
Right. and you-
Four strands.
4, right.
Okay.
And you've got at least 4 still backing up that one broken strand that was only broke because of my aggressive stock
Yeah.
lift. So, anyways, I just
Calm
want to
down.
say it's a quality product.
Don't you love when
Home field
you
apparel
think you
dot com.
break something because it makes a noise it shouldn't, and then it's not broken?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Isn't that one
Totally.
of life's small joys?
Totally. It just shows it's durable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or I stand up.
Homefieldapparel.com.
It happens to my body all the time.
Homefieldapparel.com. Great socks. Okay, we're gonna spoil Coyote Ugly, which came out in the year of our Lord 2000. And as I said, and will continue to mispronounce, it's called Coyote Ugly.
Put some pepper spray in your purse. Even if you're not sure, just start spraying.
Tell me that isn't yours. Of course not. It's a 2-bedroom.
I heard that there might be a job opening.
You start Friday night.
You're giving me a job. So I'm a coyote?
5 nights a week.
Okay, give me a glass of water.
All right, let's talk about the numbers for this film. This one pretty solid. 45 mil to make, which kind of shocking. I kind of surprised it cost that much. I think most of it was due to Michael Bay and his insistence on reshooting his scene over and over and over and over again.
Did he for real? Was that behind
That's
the
what
scenes?
I read.
Wow. Not surprised in any way.
Yes, and he doesn't even have any lines. I don't think. He just
No.
yeah.
Mhm. Just a perv.
Anyway, we just can't get away from this guy.
I think
Right?
he did have a line because he
Did
was
he?
talking about he was like, "Oh, I'm so and so shooting for the such and such."
Oh, maybe
Yeah.
he did have a line.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, everything we talk about has to do with Michael fucking Bay. This is the Michael Bay show now. Anyway,
Yeah, it's
Michael Bay
you know
show.
that leads to a great
that's okay. I'm
conversation.
okay with that.
Absolutely.
I'm okay with that. Anyway, about 114 million is what this one took in. So made some people some money. Not a runaway hit, but a solid return. And I think it probably did quite well in the rental market. So, anyways, this one directed by David McNally, whose Wikipedia page is extremely short. Anybody name another David McNally movie? $50 for you. $50. Without looking. No, you can't. Because there's only one other one.
Can't. I really tried. I racked my brain.
And I bet you've heard of this movie. Because we've all heard of this movie. Because actually, they marketed the shit out of this movie and it was a big flop.
Swordfish.
Kangaroo Jack.
Oh,
Kangaroo Jack.
animal. I think in a lot of the behind the
Interesting.
scenes
Jerry
stuff-
O'Connell. Yeah, right? One of the most bizarrely marketed films of all time, actually, because this is a quick aside. Like the preview and stuff, like had all this, like this animated kind of like anthropomorphized sort of kangaroo, right? That just like hung out with the guys and was like, and actually that was only like a very short sequence of like a hallucination in the movie. There's not actually like a cool,
kangaroo that chased
that
them
hangs
around or like
out
played with them all day. Yeah.
And it's also called Kangaroo Jack. So very misleading. Very misleading. Okay, so I'm going to read a couple because we were kind of thin on director and cast background here. Just a couple of, we're going to call this 5 phenomenal film facts for our faithful listeners here.
5 phenomenal film facts.
So they're not that phenomenal. But hey, just a little background on this Coyote Ugly film. So, okay, here's the first one. So this is inspired by an actual real bar in Manhattan that was called the Coyote Ugly Saloon. Founded by Lil Lovell, sure, in 1993. And it was pretty, kind of faithful to the film. She hired attractive women to dance around on the bar and still owns the franchise today, which has locations around the world now.
I've been to one.
Have you?
Wow. San Antonio, Texas. There's one right on the Riverwalk, and I've been to it.
Oh, man.
Riled in and like auctioned off like a...
Yeah, no, I didn't. Trust me, no one was auctioning me off.
All right, fact number 2. This film was heavily re-edited after some test screenings. So, kind of early versions of this movie were more sort of dramatic and character-driven, and were kind of more focused on Violet's songwriting struggles. Of God help us, that would... How could that have been any worse? But kind of after poor test responses, Disney, which is under Touchstone. Under Touchstone?
Yeah, we know what you mean.
Sure. Yeah. Reworked it to kind of emphasize the bar scenes more and the kind of the upbeat pacing and the humor. All right, number 3. Leanne Rimes sang all of Violet's songs, but that was not originally the plan. So Piper apparently couldn't pipe good enough. But she trained to sing for the role and recorded a bunch of songs, but kind of at the last minute, they cut her vocals, and this was she didn't know they were going to do this before.
Oh, that makes me feel bad. It makes me want to rate the movie higher than I did.
But ultimately,
I feel bad for her.
she agreed.
Yeah. Still, can you imagine the blow that is to
I know,
train
that does
and
suck.
sing, and at the last second they're like, "Nah,
And be a
Leanne Rimes is
lead
going to do it
in
all."
your first lead
like
role
you
in a
tell all
movie.
your friends and family, "Oh my gosh, I'm in this movie. I'm singing. I'm doing all this," and then they're like, "Oh, it's not you singing."
We've
Ouch.
actually dubbed over you.
That hurts.
When do
man.
you think she was told that? Like at the premiere? Like she just
probably
discovered-
after
Probably,
she
she
saw it.
probably
That's not me.
discovered it as she watched it.
Yeah.
All right, this 4th fact is fucking stupid, so we're going to skip it. The 5th one, though,
I like it.
The director, David McNally, he rejected this script a couple of times because he, quote, thought it was just girls dancing on a bar.
Boy, he really should have listened to his first
Yes,
instinct.
to his inner monologue. But he was kind of convinced by a few producers that this was a sort of an empowering feminist, kind of take no crap kind of energy to the film, and he signed on for that reason.
Who convinced him
apparently.
that? A bunch of men?
I don't know. A bunch of people who were seeing dollar signs.
Yep.
That man's name, Harvey Weinstein.
Yeah, and-
Yeah, probably.
Harvey and Michael Bay, 1-2 punch.
Anyway, so the point is, this guy was reluctant to direct this film,
Okay, well, you know what? My heart's really really opening up to this movie.
and then he
now.
took Kangaroo Jack. It's like,
Yeah.
okay, guy just needs to do something else. And he did.
Didn't Kangaroo Jack wear a backwards hat?
Yeah, but it was only like a hallucination. Like I was saying, it wasn't a real.
You're really
they should've
on
just
this.
made it a real fucking kangaroo. It would have been way better.
Yeah.
All right. Quick refresher about the criteria for the movies we talk about. Got to be fresh with audiences and rotten with critics, or vice versa on Rotten Tomatoes, and the disparity needs to be 20% or so. So on Rotten Tomatoes, Coyote Ugly, 23% with critics, 71% with the popcorn people. So a nice big disparity on this one. Pretty legit. All right, before we talk about critic and audience reviews, we are going to review a few sponsors. Onkyo, we still like Onkyo.
I love Onkyo.
absolutely.
Always.
Yeah, they experience real sound. They make great receivers, kind of the Lexus of the receiver speaker world. So we like Onkyo.
You know what Onkyo is? That's one of those products where you might drop it and hear a noise. That shit ain't broken. It's fine.
gonna be fine.
It's like your
working.
socks.
Still working. Also sponsored by Old Elk. What are we on tonight? We're on some Weeded.
No, we're on this one.
We've got the wheated bourbon.
Yeah, we are. Yeah, we got the Weeded.
But we poured it.
We're also rocking the port cask finish, which
Port
I'm going to wet my
cask.
whistle with, because I have not whetted my whistle
we
with
both-
any whiskey yet.
Did you already drink it?
Most of it. Yeah. Yeah. So I hear it's really tough to get those port casks. They're like very special and
Really?
add a lot of flavor and
I
quality.
imagine. A lot of time goes into that.
Yeah. All right. Now we're moving on to our top sponsor. It's a new show this fall on CBS. It's called The Ambrosialist. It's on 9/8 Central. It stars Zachary Quinto. Let's just. Oh, sorry. Don't forget about Lil Ambrose. It's the Ambrosialist spinoff. It's this fall on Disney Plus.
For kids.
Yeah, it's kind of the Ambrosialist is just so popular that we're kind of just capitalizing on the success of the show, and we moved on to Lil Ambrose, and it's really doing well too. So.
And we have the Ambrosialist.com, of course.
Yes.
But
Yes, we do.
but we don't have Lil Ambrose yet. So Lil Ambrose is yet to come. We're working on the art package.
Yeah,
for that.
We'll have it
Yeah,
out
yep.
before someone gets
Yep.
the URL before
Yep.
this episode goes live.
Exactly. Please don't buy lilambrose.com before we can secure
Please
it.
don't. Okay, this week on the Ambrosialist. It's a single malt apocalypse. The hot air balloon is going down in flames. Although a master balloonsman, the Ambrosialist is unable to avert total immolation.
Insert sound effect later.
Yes. Damn it, Wet Willie, I told you not to emergency distill your 6,000-year-old redwood cask Excelsior bourbon near an open flame, you idiot! Damn it, Ambrosialist, it's not going to be bourbon if I don't get it distilled before we hit the Kentucky state line. Damn it, Wet Willie. Everyone knows there's no such thing as sky bourbon. Damn it, Ambrosialist. Everyone knows that U.S. state sovereignty extends from the, quote, soil to the heavens, as affirmed in the 1946 landmark court decision United States versus Cosby.
Damn, I'm learning.
Damn it, Wet Willie, we're going down! That's it for now.
That's it for now. We got part 2 coming.
Yeah, part 2 coming.
I have one thing nitpick.
Please. No, we're always taking
Ambrosialist.
suggestions. Yeah.
It doesn't have to be made in Kentucky to be considered a bourbon.
I'll get that over to the writer's room.
I wasn't going to say it.
Yeah.
So.
It doesn't?
No.
Scotch has to be made in Scotland to be called Scotch, but unfortunately, but most people think it does. So who
Champagne
cares?
has to be in a certain region of
Champagne
France.
region of France.
However, bourbon is Kentucky is just famous for bourbon.
Yeah, but
It's not.
Well, unfortunately, we're playing by Wet Willie's rules.
right, I was about to say that just because a
Which-
character in the show thinks
Just
that
because
doesn't mean that's
just
real.
because the whole world knows that that's
Sure,
true.
yeah.
Wet
It
Willie
was a nitpick. It was a nitpick.
He
and also
plays by his own rules.
6,000-year-old redwood cat. Oh my!
I know. Can you
God.
imagine?
I would. Can you imagine how delicious that would be?
I can't imagine an air distillery.
Yeah, well, that's what it is. Yeah, that's how you get Excelsior whiskey.
And by the way,
Okay. I see,
I'm
I
going to
see.
create a new bourbon company and call it Sky Bourbon. Like that's also awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jeez,
Sky Bourbon.
man.
Yeah, and our flagship brand could be Excelsior.
Oh,
Yeah,
Guys, let's get into bourbon.
Yeah, I think we are in.
I've got some friends.
We're in it now.
All right. Now we're gonna rate this film. I am not gonna start. I'm gonna have a Ben start tonight. Where's Ben? Is he near me?
Been at.
I am. I'm right here. So I liked it. I thought I've seen it countless times. This came out in the prime. I
Sure.
was
I'm not surprised to hear
prime.
that, Ben.
Yeah.
Not surprised
I was
one bit.
literally 16 years old when this came out, and there couldn't have been a better movie for a 16-year-old boy
Mhm.
Or Bork.
Coyote Ugly.
Coyote Ugly.
It doesn't hold up at all. but it is like it's a passable story, and I'm gonna say 21.
Wait, I was
21.
higher than
I
that.
love it.
Dang.
Yeah.
20.
I love that. He said, I
he was-
like that movie, and he said
Yeah.
21. Yes.
I know.
Wow.
All right, let's just go around the
It's,
room.
I
here.
mean, it's just not a good. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no,
No,
I-
it's not a good movie.
No.
Ben, obviously, you and I are generally on the same page. I'm at a 28.
Nice.
Okay. Okay.
It's 17 below Reagan. Is my math correct on that? I know. I didn't want to touch the marker. with
45.
my
Yeah,
finger.
yeah, 17. Yep.
So, yes, 17. So I'm at a 28. All right. I was going to be at a 19, but we had a major moment at the end of the film that really bumped it up. It bumped it up 9 points for me. But the movie was rough, as Ben said. Story, kind of non-existent, not great. Characters are hot and boring. Kind of a wash on that. Music is really bad. The music is terrible.
Oh my God,
what?
it's so terrible.
It's really bad.
Bro, I can't wait. I wrote down some of the.
Where
It's bad.
Where
The
did I see
dancing and the
this?
choreography is
It's
average.
so of the time, the music.
It's terrible. The whole bar is just kind of ridiculous. All that said, I had a bit of fun with this movie. Made me laugh. Made me laugh when it was trying to make me laugh, which I appreciate. Also had a moment or two of okay screenwriting, more kind of near the beginning of the film. Really petered out in the second half, I thought. An objectively bad movie, though, that you can have some fun with to varying degrees. I think it does one thing really, really well, and I'm going to save that for Flip a Script.
Okay. Oh, there's the crowd surfing.
For a fun fact, the soundtrack was a massive success. It
surely.
was certified platinum within the
Well,
first few months,
Okay,
which I think the soundtrack was pretty solid for that time frame. Like I remember a lot of these songs.
Can I differentiate real quick?
Yeah.
Because I'm more talking about the movie
actual
from
songs.
the
Got it.
from Violet. Violet's
Okay.
music, her own personal music that she wrote was exceptionally bad.
Okay.
There was just like
Yeah.
decent pop
That was, like,
music
a care
from the
less about,
time.
yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and yeah, it's part of the soundtrack. But I'm
Like,
talking about
like
that.
the things are dancing on the tables too, and that kind of
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah. That's
good.
not really what I'm talking about. Yeah,
All right.
Her music actually sucks.
yeah. Her music just
Yes.
awful.
Should not have moved to New York.
No.
Yeah. So for me, I vaguely remember seeing this when it came out for the obvious reasons. I was a young preteen, early teen. So this was prime time for me as well. You guys were probably, I don't know, you guys were all the same age. So you were all teenagers.
That was like 40.
18.
But I remember seeing it and thinking, oh, yes, cool, great. Hot women dancing on bars. It's funny, goof. Like, I wasn't expecting a whole lot, but it was fun. I laughed at a lot more of this than I thought I
Oh,
would.
wow.
Holy.
I know. I went just
Oh,
above
man.
Rotten at 63, which
Wow.
for me, I had more fun with this than I thought I was going to. It was over the top. And I think what you mentioned earlier was the rewrites of this to make it more light or funny or goofy or like playful. I think that helped in me actually having an enjoyable time with, not enjoyable, but objectively it is a bad movie. Like the acting's flat, the characters are flat, all that stuff. We'll get into that. But I think overall I kind of, I don't have fun with it.
So your score is pretty high on the enjoyability part
yeah,
of it.
yes. Big time.
Well, I can say at 18, I was already rolling my eyes at this movie. I remember when this came out and I was like, that's trash. And I was 18. So like I did not have a discriminating eye then. So
I thought
Yeah.
that was your score.
no.
No, it's way lower.
No.
I hope it's close to a 0.
So yeah, I feel like this is the movie that's the most sex fueled of any movie with the least amount of sex in it. My brain couldn't make
Brian
sense.
is mad.
Fuck this movie,
Man.
And I'm gonna just read to you.
You
I'm
don't care about
on the
kissing.
mess hall,
Neck vein.
and I'm on the lowest.
Oh,
You're
it's
gonna see
coming
neck
out.
veins.
It's coming out. Here it comes.
I'm taking my anger of other things today, and I'm getting it on this movie right
let's do it.
now.
Let's get into it.
I'm
All right.
gonna read to you my lowest ranked movies on the mess hall, starting from the lowest to the highest, and I'll stop when I get to this one. Okay, Reagan, I gave a 5.
Ridiculous.
I gave it, I think, a 1, right?
guys are crazy.
Ben's at a 1. Grizz, we got
Oh,
you.
we got the same
we
5.
got you up to a 5 on that.
Yeah. Up to a 5.
And our most famous score as a podcast is Nick's 45 of Reagan, so you already know that. My second worst is Madam Web at a 10.
I
And
think
my
I give it a
third
0.
worst
Fucking 0.
is this
burger.
made-for-TV movie. 13.
13.
Because
Nice.
it screams PG-13, and it's for 13-year-olds
Mhm.
who don't like movies. And yeah, I did not enjoy it. I don't have nostalgia for it, though.
I don't either. Yeah.
It felt like the most generic movie. And the one thing, I don't want to go too long because I could just go on and on. Nobody wants to hear that. I'll just say this. There was kind of an ensemble cast of women, right? There's the older bar owner of the bar
veteran,
lady.
yeah.
You know, she was in in Payback with Mel Gibson in some of these movies. She was fine. The lead actress, fine. Bridget Moynihan or whatever her name is, Tom Brady's ex.
Oh.
This is
fine.
This made me realize I didn't read of any of the actors in this film, and who cares?
And
No
and,
idea.
and so, but I feel like this movie, when I got done with this movie, I felt like I watched a movie that did not have a main character. Nobody's performance stood out to me in any way, and it was the most generic possible movie you could. I couldn't normally a movie you attach to somebody. No attachment in this movie.
Well, you're meant to attach to the lead singer, the girl.
Yeah,
that
you're
came
meant
here,
to.
But then she gets muddled into this group, and then
Yeah.
you lose her character.
I don't even
completely.
understand. Is this? It's such a problematic movie. So it's my third lowest rated of all time on Critical Mess.
Yeah. It's also problematic for a lot of other reasons too. But
Well,
Yeah.
we'll be hot pocketing
Maybe.
many of those.
Yeah.
All right, critics and audiences not agreeing on this film. We're not in total agreement on this film. Well, Brian and Ben and Nick are pretty close. We're just gonna have to fight
Hey,
for this one.
well,
a
I'm
little
not-
bit.
That's the hard thing is I can't fight for it. I don't think I would recommend it to anyone, but I had to give it
To anyone.
something because I thought it was, I don't know, it was so corny and so goofy,
Listen,
and like I still laughed at it.
Grizz,
So it is a
Grizz.
weird thing to weigh it in that way.
First of all, you've already said.
But I'll fight for it.
No, and I agree, and I'm not trying to come down on you. I'm trying to help you out here.
Oh.
No, I'm not trying to help you. I'm trying to shit. Let's just go back 10 seconds because this is coming off very condescending. There's a lot of people, critics included, who like this movie and they need somebody to speak for it. They need somebody to talk about the good parts
there's
of
a
it.
reason
they
to do this
need,
podcast.
Yeah,
There's a lot of people who are not pretentious and they don't want to hear pretentious assholes talk
Yeah.
about this movie. So please,
I got a
defend
few
it.
good points on it. So
Well, let's hear what the critics have to say about this fine film from the critic of the critics, who will hopefully bring some angry NPR voice tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, angry NPR.
Angry NPR.
Ooh, it's like a little bit of a rumble.
I'm so angry.
that
No,
neck
but not
vein
too
is
angry.
out.
Not
Did he
too
take his
angry.
meds today?
He's trying
for
to
his
get
blood pressure?
horny.
Actually, it's funny because this movie didn't make me mad. A lot of movies that I'd give a 13 would make
No,
me
but
mad.
this review will.
This one left no emotion inside of me. I felt hollow and soulless. Consensus on Rotten Tomatoes reads thusly: Coyote Ugly has an enthusiastically trashy energy, an undeniable aesthetic appeal, but it's nowhere near enough to make up for the film's shallow, unimaginative story. Well, I didn't have my computer, so I'm reading off my phone today when I was doing my research, but it's fine because we got the critics here anyway. Michael Atkinson, Village Voice. I got to do angry NPR, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Just a little worked up.
I'd rather eat shit.
No, just a little worked up.
You'd rather eat shit?
You're not gonna
I would.
Dang.
You
Yes,
don't
I
have
would.
You don't have to get too mad. Just a little bit, you know.
No, Michael Atkinson, Village Voice says, I'd rather eat ball bearings.
Oh,
That's his full
a little
review.
bit better than shit.
A little bit.
I think Stephen Hunter, Washington Post says, I liked Coyote Ugly better when it was called Flashdance, although I didn't like it very much then. Flashdance? You guys seen Flashdance?
I've never
A
seen
long
that.
time ago. Yeah, and
Yeah.
Flashdance is a way better movie.
And by the way, this is not the first. There were 3 or 4 reviews that mentioned Flashdance.
yeah, I can see that.
Much better movie, by the
Yeah,
way.
much better
I
movie.
enjoyed Flashdance. Matt Crinson, Associated Press. The acting is amateurish. The dialogue is painful to hear, and the plot is about as spontaneous as the Republican National Convention. Spontaneous. No spontaneous plot. What'd you think about that? Did you feel like there was any spontaneity here, or did you feel like it was all just like predictable?
I mean, I feel like it was somewhat predictable. I don't know.
Somewhat.
Yeah, I don't know. I was so like enamored by like the over the top acting, the insane characters, like whatever it was. It just felt like a lot of things just thrown at the wall to see if it sticks. It's a very bright, colorful film. We could talk about the cinematography and like all the things they're trying to build here, but it was a very active film with a lot of the characters,
Sure.
and all the things, and so I don't know. It's
I
hard
thought
to
there
say
were a
that
couple
it
of
was.
unpredictable moments. That's all I'll say.
I think
In
I only
the
read
start
that-
of the film.
I think I read that review because it was funny that he compared it to the Republican National Convention. I don't know why that's not spontaneous. I don't know anything about the Republican National Convention, nor do I want to.
They usually crash grinder.
I don't even know what that means. Jonathan Foreman, New York Post. I'm reading this one because it has words in it that I've never heard. So I'm going to probably mispronounce them. But I'm going to try. The kind of excrescence that makes you wonder if the Taliban, the French, and all the other foreigners who whine about the awfulness of Hollywood product might actually have a point. Ooh, lambasting Hollywood there. Jeez.
I think the word is excrement.
AXCRESCENCE.
It's pronounced excrement.
Okay, sure. The kind of excrement that makes you want it. Yeah. So he's saying this is the epitome of the terrible Hollywood machine. What thoughts? Is this just a cynical take? Is this guy just wanting to use the word excrescence to flex his New York Postiness? Which New York Post is not NPR. It's the opposite.
I've
So I
seen
don't know.
far worse Hollywood schlock that's been thrown together for $1.
Than this?
Yeah.
Name one.
Madam Web.
Great job.
Damn it. Shit. I didn't think about that one.
I mean, we have a lot of movies that fit on our list at the Critical Mess, so.
How about Elvis Mitchell, New York Times? It looks like a big budget version of Miller's Genuine Draft commercial. Sorry, of a Miller Genuine Draft. Of a Miller's Genuine Draft commercial. Okay.
MGD, baby.
Yeah, MGD.
Yep.
Did this feel like a beer commercial to you? And why? And why is the answer yes?
It felt like a worse Hardee's commercial.
Oh,
Yeah, I can
like
see
Hardee's.
that. Yeah, like a
Even
Hardee's.
Hardee's commercials were sexier than
overly
Yeah,
sexualized.
combine like Hardee's with a music video,
Hmm.
with like a film, with like a beer commercial. And that's what you have here.
Yeah, I noted this like as a downside to like the cinematography, or if you want to call it that. It felt like it was shot for the stage. Like everything visually looked
Yeah, I
like it
can
was
see
just brightly lit from any
Mhm.
direction, or it was dramatically lit for dramatic scenes. And like it felt like they were doing this on a stage.
Just
in a
really
play.
dramatically lit. Yeah, those
Yeah.
lights were.
So for
pounding.
me, like you're adding that plus the flat characters and the crazy characters and the ups and downs of all the moods they all have and like the character personalities. And it just all fit to be this weird, goofy, playful, over the top bar movie. So
yeah. Last one, and I'll read this because this is the one that most closely aligns to what I think. Jay Carr, Boston Globe, says, its view of women as objectified but unavailable sex toys is so retrograde, it would be maddening if the movie weren't such an utter piece of fluff so conceptually barren it might as well be a music video.
God damn.
So that was like
That is a
like
burn.
cathartic.
dang.
God damn.
Yeah.
Just that first part,
Okay.
the view of women as objectified yet unavailable sex toys. Like that is what this movie is, and it's
Mhm.
bullshit. And it's like offensive to men and women. It's offensive to everybody.
Are you saying you want the sex toys available?
If they're gonna, I mean, I don't. Yeah,
yeah, fair. Yes,
of
yes.
course.
Okay, yes. I'm just clarifying.
I don't want to go to a place where the whole point is to watch
Right,
hot
just
women
tease.
dance, and then as soon as I
I know.
try to
Look,
get invested, I get smacked in
We're
the
gonna
face.
we're
and
gonna
sent out.
hot
Like, fuck
pocket.
that,
We're gonna
you know?
hot pocket that kind of
Yeah.
idea.
Okay,
Yeah,
great.
sure.
I didn't want to get too deep into that. So there's your critics, guys. They did not like this movie.
Popcorn people.
Let's move on to the popcorn people. What you got, Grizz?
All right, we got a few here. This one's a 5 out of 5 stars. An ode to girls everywhere who want to be a star. This is obviously
kinda what
from a
came to me.
female. I'm not gonna. I take off names because it's a little bit more specific for like the who we're getting.
You
reviews from.
should.
Yes.
Yeah, you're
So I
smart
have.
to do that.
But
Half of them don't
an
even have a
ode
name.
to girls everywhere who want to be a star. Do we think this was inspirational? Maybe not to men in this room, both at a teenager when it came out and as grown ass adults now. Do you think it was inspirational to women from their perspective? For
I
them
think
to
it could
say
be. I mean,
it's an
especially
ode to
for
girls
a
everywhere. Yeah.
younger woman,
Yeah.
who kind of doesn't really care about if the movie is well made or not.
Yes, I think this is an absolute inspiration for women, and it's so problematic because it never happens this way for women, nor will it ever. This is the fakest rise to fame that could ever happen. She just walks in and hands a mixtape.
Do you think she rose to fame though? Because at the end, she's just playing
No.
at a bar in,
I
in
don't
New
think so.
York.
I mean, she might get a deal out. She
It's
might get
not
a
like
record deal out of it.
an insane movie like what was the Star is Born? Is that what it's called? Where
Oh,
she
yeah.
Bradley
just like
Cooper?
where like an aggressive.
What a great example of a movie that's an inspirational movie of a woman rising to fame.
but
that's
she
actually
rises
fucking
to
really
fame
good.
insanely
Yeah.
fast
Star
in
is Born
comparison
is
to
really
how
good.
realistic.
Star is Born
this
is like the better version of this.
Yeah, I agree, but I just don't. I don't think. I think this is more realistic than Star is Born, even though that one's produced better, has better acting, stuff like that, and it was Oscar nominated, I believe, as well. But I think this is more realistic from a
Just
female's
because she doesn't
perspective,
become
like,
some ultra superstar.
yeah, she doesn't become the next Britney Spears in
Sure,
the
yeah.
first month.
That's a
she
good
moves to New York
point.
City.
That's a great point.
This reminded me of Crossroads by Britney Spears.
I had a lot of reviews that talked about Cocktail with Tom Cruise. How this was very
Great movie.
comparable, which that one actually is shit on both sides worse than this.
I
one.
was disappointed by Cocktail, but
Really?
it's still better.
Who's the other guy in Cocktail? I always forget his name. He was like
I can
hot for
find
like
that out.
2 years in the
I have
80s.
no idea.
Yeah.
I don't know.
The older guy.
I just remember I watched Risky Business first and then Cocktail, and I should have done it the other way around.
Roger
I like
Donaldson.
Cocktail better.
Okay, well maybe
Brian
I'll
Brown?
revisit. Maybe
Yeah.
I'll revisit.
I don't know who those are.
Anyway.
What are the? Give me more
More
popcorn.
popcorn people. 4.5 out of 5. 3 words. Adam Garcia rar. Anyway, I love this movie. The
Who?
singing, the dancing, the male in this movie.
Kevin.
Oh my
is
God.
Right?
the
Isn't that
singing,
Kevin?
dancing is very enjoyable.
Yeah.
Plus, the storyline is just great. Took me quite some
Yeah.
time to work out that Tyra Banks was in this. Totally didn't click it was her. I mean, she was in the first 5 minutes and maybe a couple
It
cameos.
was one of the greatest lies that have ever been
She's on the cover.
told
Like,
to us
she's
as
on the
movie
full-
going
yeah.
is Tyra Banks being in Coyote
Yeah.
Ugly.
Yeah.
I didn't understand.
For
that.
every child, for every teenager who had checked out the old Victoria's Secret from the mom.
Another 4 out of 5. A great chick flick. One of my favorites. Now, this is the second one I've seen that talks about chick flicks. Do we think it's a chick flick?
Oh yeah,
Specifically?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So maybe us 4 is not the specific demographic.
I take great offense to that because I love a good chick flick. Love
What's
a
your
good
favorite chick flick?
I like The Notebook a lot more than the rest of the
Yeah.
room.
When Harry
It's
Met
true.
Sally is my
When Harry
number
Met Sally,
it's true.
number two
Sleepless-
movie of all time.
Sleepless in Seattle. Yeah, Harry Met
Yeah.
Sally. Sleepless in Seattle is a great one. Very
Yeah.
great.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. And
I
then
could
last
keep going.
one,
I love chick
4.5
flicks.
out of 5. All these are from like the last 10 to 15 years. The critics tore this movie apart, and I still love it to this day. Forget for the moment that this has a lot of crazy scenes and beautiful women dancing on bars, although I like that too. The thing that I liked the most about this movie was the amount of heart that it had at its core. It also has a lot of fun soundtrack. Some people will hate this or just write it off as a smut, but it is so much more than that, and it is worth watching. I wouldn't watch on repeat or multiple times over, but I think it was enjoyable. There's a lot of fun in this, and I think it's a goofy, I think they went over the top with a lot of things, but it does have heart. John Goodman as the father figure, unbelievable. I thought he was the best character of the whole movie. I think a lot of the tertiary characters, a lot of the girls at the bar, the owner, they were very flat. The guy, the main love interest, the guy was pretty funny, and they also objectified him as well. to make him
He
dance.
was like the most generic possible thing I've ever.
I think he was
also,
charismatic, which
John
helps.
Goodman. If you can make a movie with John Goodman and John Goodman is not memorable from that movie, then you really fucked up. I'm sorry, David McNally, but you had John Goodman and you couldn't give us more than what you gave us. You gave us some silly dancing on a bar. Like John Goodman has never rewatched this movie and he's embarrassed that he was in this movie. Poor guy.
I also don't hear the word smut nearly enough. That's a fun
It's a good word.
That is a good one.
Yeah. 150 to see the butt on that.
One more.
Do you want to explain that clip? Because we didn't set it up at all. I just played it.
Yeah, go ahead and hit it again.
Yeah.
150 and you'll see the butt. Come on.
Yeah, so basically that's saying if you want to pay me $150, I'll show you my ass.
or I'll show you my dad's ass.
Yeah.
Because-
Whatever ass you want to see.
Yeah,
We'll get an
it's-
ass
that the
for you.
dad
150.
scene?
Well, he was up there trying to show his butt later.
That's the auction.
The love
I
interest.
know,
Yeah,
but
she
it was
auctioned her
they
dad
called
off
back
at the
to
end.
that
Oh,
later.
yeah. No.
Okay.
It's the first auction.
Okay.
The first auction.
One more reaction real quick. Don't have to get deep, but I just want to say, and I'm not trying to lambaste this person, but this person saying they love the movie, and I hate to split hairs, but you can love a movie and also say it's not a great movie.
Yeah.
I just want people to know that just because you say you love a movie doesn't mean you also have to rate it high. So that's just with the
totally.
one little. I love my home movies. Are they
But the
great
majority
movies?
of people
No,
are
but I
popcorn
love
people,
them.
and they go to the movies and they enjoy a lot
And
of
I'm
movies.
talking to them and
Have a lot of
educating
fun.
them. Thank you, popcorn people, for watching and being educated by me. You're welcome.
All right.
Did you
What's
have more?
happening now?
I think I don't think he's done.
We're all done. That was the biggest at the end, so we're good.
All right.
150 and you'll see the butt. Come on.
Just 150. It's not that much.
150 to show the
150 to
butt.
see the butt.
150 to see someone's ass.
Wouldn't pay it, but
I mean,
No,
that
that-
seems like
I
a good
can-
rate. Wasn't a good rate in 2000. Good rate in 2025.
Yeah,
I think it
good
is.
call. Good call.
It's expensive back then.
Yeah, it was. It was
a
pricey.
little much.
All right. Now we're gonna flip that script.
Really
It's a
appreciate. I
little
really
bit
appreciate
longer
that.
every
Guy.
time.
I really appreciate the
A little bit
respect on that.
It's a segment where if we gave the film a good review, we talk about what we didn't like, and vice versa. So I'm gonna start, and we have talked about this actually a little bit off camera. But here's what I want to say about this movie. I think this movie has major appeal to both men and women, and I think that's really hard to do. This movie nails it, though. I think I'd be willing to bet the audience split on this movie is pretty down the middle. And I applaud the movie for that. I think that's
It's
a
hard to
really,
do.
really hard
It's
thing
hard
to
to
do.
pull
Now,
off.
and it's for very different reasons.
Yeah,
It's
couldn't be more different.
Extremely different, which is also kind of interesting.
Yeah.
So I kind of think that is just kind of cool the way that this movie pulls that off. I'm not even sure I can just name another movie off the top of my head where I'm like, this movie appeals to men and women as equally as
That's a
this
good
one does.
icebreaker question.
Yeah, there you
Yeah,
go.
I can't think of one though. Yeah, that's a good insight.
Anyone else want to flip the
No.
script?
No.
That's
I gave
flipping?
I gave it a 13. So I'll say the one thing that I liked most about this movie. I love seeing the Twin Towers from New York in B-roll. It just reminds me of a simpler time. Reminds me of the
like
90s.
it's like 90. Well, it's kind
It
of.
reminds
90s
me
New
of the
York.
tragedy.
Probably was 90s New York.
Well, I mean, thanks, Ben.
What? I said it reminds me of the tragedy.
It,
Oh goodness
it
gracious!
actually doesn't.
Ben can only make 9/11 and Hamas jokes. That's all he does. That's all it is.
I genuinely love whenever because it's funny. It's like you see movies, New York movies before and after, and it's like, oh, does it have the Twin Towers or not? And when I saw him in this, I was
And
like,
they always do shoot them and they have
like,
a nice,
man,
beautiful
like,
cinematic
look,
shot.
90s New York
Yeah.
has such a vibe.
I know. I was
Such a vibe.
I got happy when I saw those. I was like,
Yeah,
oh man,
or say pre 9/11 New York.
Yeah.
I guess I should
This was
say.
the year before.
it was very
Yeah.
close
Yeah,
to
well, it
it.
was 2000.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they probably shot it in
Crazy.
99. You have,
Right.
You
Yeah.
have to assume.
I guess 2 years.
Yeah. Anyway.
For me to flip from positive to negative, negatives for this, I've already mentioned it once, but even though it's consistent, the cinematography just feels odd. Like it feels like it's just insanely lit from all different angles, like it is on a stage or it's a sound stage or it's all done in a back alley somewhere rather than in a bar. Like I don't know why they would not look for realistic situations or more realistic sets. But that was a big one. The other one is there are a shit ton of characters that I don't care about. I don't want to care about. Just focus on the main character, her father, the boyfriend, and like maybe a few more. But there's just so many popping in and out that I just didn't care about.
Got it. Got you.
Are we done? Did you go already?
Twin Towers.
That's all he had.
Sorry. We're all a little fried tonight.
no. I don't have. I gave it a 13.
Yeah, no, I
so
know.
that's my
tough.
answer. The Twin Towers were in it.
All right, now we're on to our. Maybe it's not our newest segment anymore. We might have a new segment cooking with our fun facts, but I don't know. It's still our newest segment.
Yeah. Okay.
It's a brief segment. It's a fun segment. It's called Marquee Mess.
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.
Segment where we rename the film. I've got 5 tonight, and I'm pretty proud of all of them. I think they're all pretty good. I'm nothing that's gonna a world beating name here. So I'm really talking myself up here. So I'm not gonna start.
Okay. I'll start. Tragic Mike.
Oh, that's a good
Oh,
one.
that's good.
Brian.
That's really good.
I like that one. Really, that's really good. Yeah.
Now that's what I call Emotional Damage Volume 1.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. Also good. Good reference.
Thanks.
All
I
right,
tried to
well-
look for 2000s related items.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's good.
Okay. Good theme.
We already kind of talked about this film, Whiskey Business.
Oh, that's great.
All right.
Slippery when wet, but no one ever slips.
No one is.
That bar, can you imagine? There's an inch of standing water in every surface in this movie. I mean, they are being
Well, there was a full-blown
sprayed
water
by
scene.
shaking up alcohol, and no one ever slips.
Well, they were taking buckets of water and dumping it all over themselves in the bar and yeah. Let's see. Let me flip some of these. The Boot Goofin' Bar. That's all I got.
New boot goofing.
New boot
bar.
goofing.
Good one. I like that. That's just fun to say.
It's
Yeah.
it's like root toot and
yeah,
root
boot
gootin'.
goofing. Yeah. How about pour some Piper on me?
Mm.
How bars work according to young children.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
At 16, that's how I thought bars
Uh-huh.
worked.
I know. Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, wow, they're dancing on the
Oh,
bar.
they
That's
just
how it works.
They just
Crazy.
pour all their expensive
Nice.
alcohol all over everyone's
Yeah.
heads all the time. That just seems lucrative.
The Toe Tappin' Tatas.
Tatas.
Yeah, we've seen Tatas
a
make a
minute.
few appearances in Marquee Mess. All right. Violet Tendencies.
I got one. Not bumping Coyote Uglies
Oh no.
because they
Yes,
they
I like that
they
because that was
never-
my problem
They
with the movie.
never do it.
It's like
Nice.
the biggest tease of all time. How about 2-year-old toddler in your pants? Which
Oh,
Okay.
we're gonna.
What the-
I know,
yeah,
that's
we're gonna have
strange.
to-
I just thought if you could just why don't
We're
they just
gonna-
take that
we're
piece
gonna-
of dialogue and rename the movie that?
We're gonna carefully hot pocket
Okay,
that one.
well, let's be
Very
very careful.
Carefully.
Yeah, we have to. My last one, Boots and Booze.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Thought of that.
Simple.
Tequila Mockingbird.
Oh, hell yeah!
Shit.
Hell
That's
yeah!
that's the winner
That's
for
good.
tonight.
That's
the winner.
good.
That's almost as good as Californication.
California.
Yeah, boss.
Yeah, boss. Hell yeah! I had PG-13 the movie.
Yep.
Nice. Okay.
And here's my last one. Goodman, bad movie.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm. And my last one was actually not the title of the movie, but what the message at the front of the movie should have said. It should have said, "This film has been modified from its original version. It's been formatted to fit your small brain and edited by content by a grandma." Shit, that's supposed to be edited for content by a grandma. I messed up my delivery. Strike it from the record.
I like the verbosity of that one.
Strike it, rewind.
That's good. Yeah, boss. Yeah, boss. All right. This has been Marquee Mess.
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.
And you are listening to Critical Mess, where we are sponsored. We're sponsored by Onkyo. Experience real sound. Everything sounds better with Onkyo. I forget which one's the real one.
Did we get a cease and desist, and that's why we've tamed our extra strap lines on that?
Well,
We probably-
yeah.
They stopped paying us.
Yeah.
Well,
And listening.
Well, they didn't go for the whole
that's
ear.
when we started coming up with the crazy. Okay, well, we'll just leave
I
it
don't think they
profesh.
went for like the hard eargasming
Let's leave it profesh.
all night one. Yeah.
Let's not burn our bridges with Onkyo
The-
because
No,
we
yes.
love
No,
Onkyo.
we love Onkyo. Lexus.
love you.
The Lexus.
You're the
of
Lexus,
sound.
and you don't break when you sound like you break.
Old Elk. Kind of done with that one too. Still drinking it.
Mm-hmm.
We'd love to talk more about Old Elk, but they need to send us another bottle.
Yeah, they do.
That's the thing.
We're down to 4 or 5.
Yeah. Okay. Here we go. This week on the Ambrosialist. Through the amber clouds of vaporized oak and regret, 2 men of taste and temper emerge from their crash-landed hot air balloon deep in the Kentuckian backwoods. A land where time ferments slower, where the laws of the street, even the laws of math, are completely open to interpretation. As the men claw their way out of the wreckage, they hear a faint sound mixed in amongst the crickets and the birds. Is that a banjo?
Uh-oh.
Oh,
I knew it was going deliverance.
They move closer to the noise, and they see its source. Is it? But it couldn't be. Not here. Wet Willie slaps his hand over the Ambrosialist's mouth. A mash goblin, he screams. They were but an ancient myth. Their whiskey is impossible to steal, but truly, definitively, ambrosial. We shall be drinking it in but a fortnight, young Wet Willie. I'm about to turn this mash sour.
Nailed it. Perfect.
You practicing this?
Hell yeah.
All right, that was good. That was a good one.
Yeah. Okay, good. Yeah. Time to just write.
Time to just
Nice.
write.
All right, we're on to Tharks. We got a new sound.
Sorry, it's on a different page.
Oh, that's okay.
Oh my God.
Write in the comments what film that's from, and we will,
Thumbs up it.
yeah, we'll give it a good thumbs up. We'll acknowledge it.
Yeah, we will in
We
the next
will-
video.
We'll read your comment on our next episode.
That's
Well,
right.
well,
That's a little far.
It's our new.
Notice me, senpai.
It's so Tharks. It's the Eggment, where we talk about
Eggment.
very, very quickly. We talk about themes and arcs. There are a couple in this film. I'm not going to talk about them, but someone else will.
Go ahead, Grizz.
I only had 2. Chasing Your Dreams versus Playing It Safe. Those are the one theme I saw. The other one was family, both within her father and her, and then also her new friend she found at the bar. Her family. So I found all that. What'd you find, Brian?
It kind of had a little bit of like the dangers and evils of moving to the big city. You know how the big city's kind of
Oh.
demonized by like the small town. Had some of that in it, and then like a father letting his daughter go. I think was the strongest part.
We got to talk about that.
I thought
how far
fish out of water is one of mine.
Okay, there you go.
water. There you go.
we got to talk about how far she traveled to go to New York.
Yeah,
Do you guys know?
not too
Well,
far.
she was in New
The
Jersey, so
exact
she just
number
went
of
across the
miles.
bridge, right?
42 miles.
Hit the
Okay.
turnpike.
I said I drive
It's,
42 miles to go get coffee in the morning, and
Yeah.
they're acting like she's driving across country to
Yeah.
go on this life-changing adventure.
Well, to be fair, in New York traffic, that probably took her 9 hours.
That's true.
You got to get on the
So,
turnpike.
Yeah.
Arcs.
What?
John Goodman had an arc.
Oh, arcs.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Arcs.
Yeah, we mentioned that
Yep.
already.
Yeah, we're done.
We don't need to belabor
done.
that.
Cool. Great job, guys.
Yeah, very good, very good.
Now we're on to place with the song Brian's Corner. Da-na-na-na-na-na.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to Brian's Corner this evening. We're going to talk about animals as metaphors in titles. Okay.
That's kind of fun.
Coyote Ugly, right? So we've got 10 movies here. These
Okay.
are 10 movies that have an animal name in the movie, but it's not about an animal.
Yeah. It's not about an animal.
Can
Got
I
it.
say the first one that came
Yes,
to mind?
please.
The
Yeah.
jackal.
Oh, shit. I
that
didn't even
not on
have
the
that on
list?
there. Is a jackal a real animal?
The fuck?
You didn't even have
jackal,
that
dude?
one? Oh, jackrabbits are fake. Jackrabbits are
No,
fake.
jackrabbits are not.
Isn't there a fake animal that's
Yes.
adjacent to
Jackalope.
Jackalope.
You're thinking of jackalope.
Jackalopes are fake. Jackals aren't.
Oh my God.
Jackals are
Snipes
definitely real.
also.
That's not even on
Snipes
the
are not
list.
real.
Someone click
Now,
this,
which
please.
What?
now,
It's not yes.
now which jackal? The original or the '98 with Bruce Willis?
Bruce Willis.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Or-
That's where Jack Black gets his arm exploded because he was
Yes,
off by.
yes.
That's a good movie. I
Or
love
the
that
recent
movie.
show that I told you guys to watch
What?
called The Jackal.
Oh, well, that's a show,
there's a
not a
show.
movie. But
Yeah, but it's great.
is it in the same like? Is it based on the movie subject or is it a whole different?
I
You don't know.
I don't know.
okay.
I don't know.
Jackals are a lot like a fox or like that kind of thing. They're real animals.
Okay, so we got jackals, jackrabbits, and jackalopes. That's got to be something. I'm gonna come up. I'm gonna.
clipping
I
all
do
this.
that.
Jackalopes
I like
so
that.
good.
exist.
Okay, so yes, the jackal was not on my list, but this isn't like a list of like every movie, and I forgot that.
Sure,
forgot
sure,
about
sure,
that
it's
one.
okay.
I apologize.
That's just the first one I came to mind.
This is just 10 that ChatGPT told me.
Mhm.
To Kill a Mockingbird. I'm going to read that one first because it's my least favorite.
Did you
of
say
the
To Kill a
movies.
Mockingbird?
To Kill a Mockingbird.
Tequila Mockingbird.
Wow.
is
Yeah,
my-
That's
is-
gotta
really
be
good.
one of my favorites in
that's the
recent
first one.
episodes.
Tila Tequila
Yeah.
Mockingbird.
I do not love that movie. I'm sure I know it's a good movie. Okay, but I don't love it. But it's got a mockingbird in it. But it's not. There's no mockingbirds in the movie.
No,
so.
no birds.
How about the Maltese Falcon?
Mm.
Now I understand there is a statue of a falcon in the movie, but there's no
Yeah,
actual
there's no
falcon.
real bird. Yeah,
Maltese
great movie.
Falcon, good movie from like '48. Check it out.
Humphrey.
You don't watch it. It's black and white.
48?
It's black and white. You
Good
don't even want to fuck
God.
with
You
that.
don't even have to worry about
That was over 100 years ago.
Grizz will never
Everything
watch
we just
that.
talked about, just don't worry about it.
I won't.
Another one you have to worry about: the Elephant Man.
Mm.
We've seen the Elephant Man.
Well,
I
you know they're
have seen
remaking
this.
that. I
Very
believe.
strong. I think.
Yeah.
I
You've seen
I
that?
have seen that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. No elephants in the Elephant Man. Spoilers.
Dark. Yeah.
How about the Deer Hunter? I'm not a big fan of it. I think I need to revisit. Robert De Niro, the '70s movie in Pittsburgh. It's very.
Yeah, it's kind of a
got some
slog.
really.
Bit of a
Isn't
slog.
there a
Aren't all 70s
Russian
movies?
roulette scene in that movie that's
Yeah,
like really
yeah.
intense?
Yeah, it's a bit slow.
I think I
but
love
it's
that movie
okay.
less than people normally do, but
I
there's
was-
no deer in it. How about Dances with Wolves? I like Dances with Wolves.
That
No?
was just a
You don't?
that was a Kevin
You do.
Costner vehicle.
So long
As
now.
they say.
Ben,
But I have seen it.
Ben likes to say.
I do love to say
Yeah,
that.
no, that movie sucks.
Oh, okay. I'm
it's
sorry.
like
I had
4
it on the
hours
list.
long, and it's just
It's too
lands.
long.
It's pretty.
Yeah.
pretty boring.
And,
Got him.
I like that. It's very good. There may be wolves in
give
it.
a yeah boss to
Yeah,
that.
Yeah, boss.
Thank you.
There may be wolves in it, but the wolves in the title is not. It's the name of a right. Isn't that his name or some shit? I don't know. Fuck that. Black
that movie.
Swan. How about Black Swan?
Ooh,
Great movie.
fuck
That's
Love
one
that
of those
movie.
movies
Yeah.
I'll never rewatch, but wow, what a great film.
Yeah, great
I
film.
pretty
Yeah,
much
so
agree with
good.
100% of that. Yep.
Yeah.
Actually, and that's how I feel about most Darren Aronofsky movies.
Yeah, yeah.
Ironically, except The Wrestler. I'll watch that again. Reservoir Dogs.
Yeah,
Okay.
they're
No
dogs.
dogs in that.
Classic.
No
Great
dogs.
movie.
Yeah.
Tarantino's first feature film, right? Am I right about that?
Oh my gosh,
Yeah, you
really?
are. Yes, you are.
First?
Wow.
Yeah.
The Butterfly Effect. Now, I know that might not be as high class as some of
I've
these others.
actually
but
never seen
I
that.
like the Butterfly Effect a lot. You haven't seen it?
I have not seen
it's,
it.
It's
Oh,
a
yeah.
page turner.
Yeah,
of a
I've
movie.
heard it.
Yeah.
I've heard. Yeah, people
Really
like
good.
it.
It's
People
a
like it.
page turner.
Yeah.
No butterflies. in the
No,
movie,
not a
sorry.
one.
That fits our criteria, doesn't it?
Does
I
it?
believe it does.
I think
Oh,
it does.
shit.
I'll
Somebody
double check
check
while
that
you're
out.
finishing up.
Couple more. Dog Day Afternoon.
Ooh, there you go.
Al Pacino, bank heist movie. Great
And
movie.
what's his name? Fredo.
Oh yeah, Fredo from he was in
Jim.
the,
Someone help me here.
Cathedral?
No.
Fredo from The Godfather, right?
Okay. Yes.
Rockford?
So this dude is in like every movie that guy was ever acted in was nominated for Best Picture. I'm not joking.
Really?
Every single one.
So he had like the Midas touch.
And
wow.
he died really young. He died like
Aw.
early 40s.
Who are we talking about again?
The Fredo from The Godfather.
He was like the
What
Al
the fuck is
Pacino
his
and
name?
the
It's
other guy
on
went
the
to
tip of
rob
my tongue.
that bank, and it was the two of them.
Look,
Look it up.
Hold on, I'll get it.
I'm not.
Yeah,
I'm trying to do
in
Brian's
fact,
corner. I'm
we
not looking
read the
shit
first-
To bring it
The
back for
fir-
Brian's corner, Butterfly Effect does
the
fit our
first
criteria.
sentence of his Wikipedia article.
3481.
Is it on our list? Sorry,
It
keep
might.
going. We're having
It
too
might
many
be.
conversations. You say yours thing again.
Yeah, no. Just read the first sentence of his Wikipedia page, if you don't mind, Ben.
Oh, of his Wikipedia. I'm on IMDb.
Oh, sorry.
Oh,
well,
God. Yeah, we're falling apart here.
we're falling apart. Great
I,
audio.
I only have one more. We've done 9 already.
Cazale. John Cazale. God, there it is.
Good job.
John Cazale. That's his name. And every movie he was in was nominated
Yeah.
for Best Picture. Right? Isn't that what it
Wow.
says?
Dang.
Are you talking about So you want John Cazale's Wikipedia?
Yeah, the Wikipedia
Yes.
page of John.
First
Cazale.
sentence was an American actor. He appeared in 5 films over 7 years, each of which was nominated for an Academy Award for Best Picture
Oh,
at their
really?
respective award ceremonies.
That blows
This
my
guy,
mind.
Perfect game. Pitched a perfect game.
Tell you what, he went out on a high note.
Yeah, no kidding.
He died
what-
in 78.
Yeah, and he was what, like 42 or something?
Yeah. Well, he was born in 35, so he right in the midst
Like
of the
43 then.
World War.
Well, check out Dog Day Afternoon. Great movie starring that guy.
Yeah.
And Al Pacino. The
Sorry,
last
John.
one. The last one. The Wolf of Wall Street. The
Yeah,
Wolf of
yeah.
Wall Street. No wolves in Wolf of Wall Street. But the wolf is in the title.
That's a fun movie.
It's a very fun movie.
Very fun
I love
movie.
I love a movie where actors, high caliber actors like Leo and Jonah Hill, have to act so fucked up on drugs
Yeah,
for
yeah.
a long
Fun.
period of time.
Fun.
I'm in for that. I'm always in
I'm
for
in
an
for it when they
actor.
nail it, and they nailed it.
And they nailed it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's 10 movies that are metaphorical animals. And this is in honor of, what's your new dog's name?
Woody?
This is in
Woody.
honor of Woody.
Woody.
In honor of Woody. And kind of in honor
Yeah.
of in Pixel. Pixel and
yeah.
Woody.
Yeah.
This
Pixel?
is,
Yeah.
that segment, because I don't like animals at all.
No.
That
he doesn't.
segment is in honor of Pixel and Woody.
Yeah.
R.I.P. Or,
Sorry.
I'm trying to sign
I
off.
hope he's okay. He'll be fine.
I mean, may they prosper.
Maybe they RIP
prosper.
later in life.
May they live long and prosper. That's what I meant to say.
No, I understand. I lost a dog recently. I understand the RIP
Boy, that
sentiment.
just came off the rails there.
Yeah, no, that's okay.
I
That's
love
what we
your,
do.
I love your
That's
dogs.
That's what we do. Yes. All right, you guys ready for some hot pockets?
Yes.
I'm hungry.
Yeah.
All right, we're on version 1.1 of the Flavomatic, are we not?
Hot
We
pocket.
have some swizzling happening here.
Oh no! Yes.
Whoa.
Oh, and it's now coconut free.
That's the best.
Yes.
I know it, just for
Thank
you.
you.
Just for you, my
Coconut
boo.
free.
Thank you.
Go listen to our past episode.
All right. Well, I was going to start with dinner, but I think I want to start with breakfast
Mhm.
because that's what we do.
Seems right.
In a civilized society.
Chronologically, that makes sense.
Yes. Now let me get the boxes ticked on because I want all the flavorings. I want all the special seasonings, special crust, and special ingredients, as I do.
Yes.
Baked at 350. Okay. Here we go. First hot pocket.
Did you read what it is?
You didn't.
Did you bake it?
He didn't even bake it.
What? Oh yeah. No,
you
I
gotta,
know.
You gotta
Oh,
click
sorry,
it.
sorry.
I
You
know.
gotta click
Just everyone
I'm sorry.
I can't
I
see anything.
micromanaged
Calm
you.
down.
I'm so sorry.
everyone take a deep breath.
There, we're recentered.
Here we go. Okay. Here it comes. It is a chicken and waffles. Great start. Oh gosh. With goat cheese crumbles? Ugh.
Jesus.
In a buttery biscuit crust blasted with garlic, onion, cheese.
Ooh, that's a mess.
Oh my god.
That damn thing's become sentient. It has a mind of its own.
That is lethal. Jeez.
Do you never want to talk to another human again?
Wow.
Wash
I
it
know.
down with a glass of Jepson Malort.
I hope you don't have a girlfriend because you won't be getting within 50 feet of her for a week.
Oh my God.
Good gravy. Okay.
Gravy's not on it.
Here
No.
it is. No, it's the only
I
thing
wish
that's
it
not
was.
on it. All right. This one. So, guys, we paid to rent this one, right?
No.
Uh,
It was on
Yeah,
Hulu.
I did.
I did.
It was
Yeah,
on-
right on. Right on.
Amazon?
All right. Yeah. This
I
one was.
ran it on YouTube. Yeah.
So I rented it on Amazon. This one was $4.29. That's like a few. That's like a little bit extra. And I was like,
Weird.
why are they charging $4.29?
Are you sure that wasn't after tax? It's $3.99.
No, I'm positive.
Really?
I'm positive. Yeah, it was $4.20 because I'm yeah.
$4.29.
It was $4.29 on Amazon, and I was like asking myself, I was like, why is this like kind of because usually movies on Amazon are like maybe $2.99, maybe $3.99.
Is that
This
the
is-
cheapest place for movies? Just for our listeners?
I don't
For the
know.
mo-
I mean,
I
I,
got it for
I put it
$3.99
on
on
Just
YouTube.
Watch TV, and that was what it told me to go to
$4.29.
$4.29, and I was like, why? Why are they? And that's you know why? I figured it out. I know why.
Why?
It's because they can get it.
They got it.
That's why they got it out of me,
That
and
price
I
point.
get it out of you.
That $4.29 price point, you can get anybody, any sucker to watch anything at $4.29.
That's
Or
right.
it-
Especially
It's a wonderful number.
If you
It's
just do a
perfect
little bit of
number.
research, it's on Disney Plus.
Well, I don't have Disney Plus. Some of us aren't made of money. Okay. Jeez.
All right, what's the hot pocket? Oh, that was it.
That was it. Did you have any comments on that? On the high rate for the film?
guy
Did
that
you?
bought this
How much did you
movie.
pay?
It seems like it should be a $2.99. I paid $3.99.
$2.99. Okay. Yeah, still not
Only
cheap.
because hey, shout out Dave. My buddy's Plex server was down for maintenance. So I had
okay.
I paid-
That's
The
okay.
Amazon Web Services shut down.
No, his Plex. Oh, maybe it was part
All
of
right,
that.
here we
Prior
go.
to that.
Here we go. We're back on track. We got a country fried steak and egg with hickory ham cubes. Nice.
Hickory ham
croissant,
cubes, hell
croissant crust blasted with sage and thyme, but sage and thyme blend. So there's other herbs as well. and it's by Greg. So you know it's in good hands because Greg he's great at blasting.
He's solid.
All right, this film. Did you guys had the Bruckheimer lightning bolt? What?
Yeah.
Yeah, Bruckheimer had a huge
What?
part in this movie.
I feel like he needs a different intro animation
A
for
little
these
bit
kind of
different.
movies.
A little bit different. I was like, for 1 second, I was like, oh shit, and then
He
I
was
like, oh, I'm
heavy
watching
in the
Coyote
production
Ugly.
and promotion of this movie.
I mean, I believe it, but does it deserve the bolt?
The bolt really sets up. I mean,
He
you've
was in
got
a
to
lot of the
follow the
press.
bolt with.
He
You've got to
was-
put your money where your mouth is when you got a bolt striking a tree.
I don't
Yeah.
think it deserved the bolt.
Didn't deserve the
No?
bolt.
That's what
Okay.
I'm going with. All right. Moving on to another breakfast. Sausage. We're cooking here now. Sausage, gravy, biscuit, crunch. What makes it a crunch? Well, crumbled sausage, gravy, cheddar, and biscuit dough. Doesn't sound that crunchy, but I'll take it. Applewood smoked bacon crumbles. Well, that's adds a little crunch. In a pretzel crust, yes. Cracked black pepper.
Simple.
Little zing
Delicious.
to it.
I'm getting hungry right now. How do we feel about associating the word? So this is early in the film. Old girl worked at a pizza place. Remember that?
Yeah.
A lot of pie talk.
Pie talk.
A lot of pie talk.
Up on
You
the
ever
East Coast,
pizza
they
a
call
pie?
them pies, I think,
They
right?
call it pies?
Don't they call them pies on the East Coast?
Ben, do you call
Yeah.
it a pie?
Yeah.
Oh, you do call it a pie.
A pizza pie.
I think so.
Is that so? You just be like, "Oh, hey, honey, pick up a pie on the way home." And she knows to get the with
honestly,
the
I
pepperoni.
think they do call them just pies when they're referring to pizzas in certain regions of the country. I don't know exactly where, but I do know
I believe
it's
that
kind of
is-
like a
Yeah,
soda
I believe
pop
it's a thing.
Yeah.
A pop, yes, soda.
But then what do they call pies?
Pie.
I don't know.
How does anyone
That's why
know
it's
what's
so
going on about
confusing.
anything?
They just
Because-
call it pie as well.
Just pie. They say
And
pecan
they just
pie.
know. They know when you
I'm
say
gonna have a
it.
pepperoni pie and a pecan pie.
There's a
I love
difference.
pecans.
One's a pizza and one's not a pizza.
Right.
How about a green chili egg and potato with shredded baby spinach and an extra crispy crust seasoned with ranch? We love ranch. We love when Greg does the ranch, and Greg is doing the ranch on this one.
Okay, great.
So we're in great shape. We're in good hands.
Okay.
Okay. So we kind of, I feel like we kind of alluded to this earlier, but we didn't really just hit this on the nose. Okay. One of the big problems with this movie, and tell me if I'm way off on this, is kind of like the whole world revolves around this woman. That's kind of the main, revolves around Piper or Violet. In kind of a weird way, like everyone pays like sort of special attention to her. She gets special opportunities all the time that a normal person wouldn't get. And I'm not gonna just buy because it's like she's so hot, because there's a lot of attractive women in this movie, and there's a lot of attractive women out in the world.
New York City.
In New York City, yes, vying for these kinds of jobs, and she just gets like very special treatment, kind of the whole movie. Like she's sort of this special princess. Which maybe is like not a problem actually, because maybe that's actually like kind of empowering in a way.
Do you think she got, I mean, I don't know, outside of the whole like montage where she's trying to give her tape to the different places and she's getting just shit on by all the the producers and production companies, that they're like, no, you have to grind your ass off to get through this city. But then she meets what is the name of the bartender owner? She meets her and she gave her that chance. You don't find that out later until you find out she was from a small town in Dakota.
Sure.
As the callback. So I don't know. I think those two things, you see her get beat down and see the reality of this city, and then you see someone give her a chance. You don't know why she gave her a chance, but she gives that callback at the end. She's like, "Oh, I was from a small town."
I guess that's the thing.
I did like, that was a good callback,
Yeah,
by
that
the
was
way,
great,
because she pegged her as being, oh, you're from North Dakota or
Yeah,
whatever
yeah,
she
she
says.
called
and then
it
she's
out.
like, I'm
Yeah.
actually from that.
Yeah.
I really liked that.
Yeah.
That was a couple points on the movie
Yeah.
for me. But my response there, Nick, is I do think the movie really sold us her as sort of this like princess figure, this sort of like, the world revolves around her. But then at the same time, it is a movie about her. So I don't know, like, I mean, you're right, but
she
like,
seemed to just get special opportunities, like special and favoritism.
and that's where I thought it was unrealistic. Was all of the special opportunities she had. She never really got hard shut down in any of her endeavors ever.
Wait,
and she never
where
even
did she not get shut down?
She went. She got in at the bar and she got in with the music. I mean,
Well, I just explained that she didn't get in with the music because
she got in.
Well,
with
she
it.
did
She got in
ultimately,
with it.
and for kind of some bullshit. It's
I'm not saying she never got shut down, but I'm saying like all the things ultimately she wanted, she got. And a lot of times in movies, you see protagonists
without working that
want
hard.
things and they don't ever get them. It's called like a bittersweet
She
ending.
literally
of the
just
movie.
wanders into this bar and she's like, "I like you. You're in. I'm going to give you a $300 a night job," which in $1999 is quite a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I mean, she definitely did sort of stumble in. Again, I'm not saying that like of course she had to work for them, but I think the point is not that she didn't have to work for anything. The point
I don't
is
know.
that
I feel like they showed all those scenes to explain she worked her ass off at the bar. She's showing her like in training, the montage of that. They're
But
showing
just
the
to
other
get
bartenders.
the opportunity. Why? Like why?
It doesn't
this
matter
chick?
like whether she got the opportunity. She's working in a bar
you're right,
as a
'cause
bartender.
it is a
She's
movie
not-
about her.
She didn't go
so-
straight to the top to the end of the movie. She worked her way through a bar, danced, sang, did these things, and they like progressively got more.
See, I guess I
intense.
disagree. I feel like she did go kind of straight to the top. She got like the best bartending job in New York City, which she did not deserve, and she didn't really want or seem very enthusiastic.
Yeah, none of those
about.
bartenders
She didn't
liked
really
her.
want it. She
None
didn't
of
know
them
how
gave
to
her a
dance.
chance
She
to-
didn't
like,
know what
none
to
of
do.
them gave her
That's
time
true.
Why
of
not
day.
bring in
She-
some other hot chick that was going to shake her ass on the first night?
She had no pedigree.
But she already got that bartender.
she had
The
no
owner
pedigree.
already had all that. So
And
she's
then-
like, I have these hot
Actually,
shots.
yeah, that's a really good
And then
point.
she failed, and then they gave her a second
I know, and then
opportunity
she's like-
in the same night.
Because
And you're like, what? She didn't earn a second
I know.
opportunity.
I would've
really?
believed-
Yeah, that was a little confusing where she gave her the second chance in the same sentence.
Right.
I guess I would have believed her getting that bar job as easy as she did if she came in sort of flaunting herself physically and going, I'm this attractive person that's going to show skin and get up here and do this. But she came in as like a conservative, like, I want to do my
Yes.
music. And she just was given this opportunity.
But she was also
she didn't
very
even want to
truthful,
do that stuff.
and that is something that the New York bar owner had never. She was like, "Oh, you're very upfront," and like nobody in this city is like
yeah,
that.
that's how she.
And I think
That's how
where
she
she
got, her
got
foot in
that
the door.
mutual
Yeah.
respect. I think that's how she. Got
I still
that.
just don't think someone hires somebody with who needs a specific skill set, i.e., being sexy and dancing on a bar, who comes in not only not having that pedigree but not even wanting to do that.
But that bar owner also like gave her a full story that was nothing like any of the other girls. It was like innocent. This is who I'm trying to sell. So she tried to round out her.
And personally,
sensual-
I think that the music stuff was more unrealistic than the bar stuff.
Sure.
So, you know.
Yeah.
yeah, they could have cut that all out.
All right, moving on to dinner hot pockets. Pulled pork mac and cheese with sweet barbecue sauce, flaky puff pastry crust, blasted with truffle, salt, and thyme by Greg.
That seems
Greg?
high class for Greg.
Yeah.
Hey,
Oh,
hey,
Greg's
hey,
working his
hey.
way up.
Sorry.
He's working his way up.
Greg has
I'm
put
just-
his time in. Greg, you know how long Greg's been working at Hot Pocket? 40 years.
Wow.
He comes in every fucking day at 8 a.m.
Wow.
Right, and you know what's crazy? He's only 44.
45 this summer. Yeah.
Okay,
Tenure.
so there is a scene in this movie where Violet's friend, the bride, she just slams some Pepto-Bismol right out of the bottle. Anybody ever done that? Just right out of the bottle. It kind of tastes good. I'm not gonna lie.
I've always kind of wanted
Wait,
to do that.
you guys
Yeah.
pour it out?
Oh, so you do just go right
Yeah.
from the bottle.
Yeah.
Just-
What?
The lid's not a cup. You just drink out of
Yeah.
And
it.
it's just you
I'm
kind of
not
just
sharing it with anyone.
drink as much as you need.
I have my own bottle. I'm an adult.
Do you drink
Get
the whole
real.
bottle?
What are you talking about?
Is that a yes?
You pour it into another little cup that you have to then wash out?
I do.
Just take a
I'm going to
swig
say
of
this.
it.
I do love in a movie when someone takes a swig of Pepto-Bismol or Mylanta, or they drop 2 tablets of Alka-Seltzer in like an insert shot
Yeah.
of a fizzing cup. Any of those 3 remedies, give it to me all day long. I
Yeah,
love
I'm
it.
with
I think I guess I've upgraded to Tums. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, Tums are good, but yeah.
just right out the bottle.
Yeah. What,
Yeah, all right.
What do you guys do? What do you guys do?
Well, it comes with a little
realistically?
cup that you pour.
Yeah.
You seem the most alarmed by this. What do you?
I'm not
put in the
alarmed.
little
I
cup?
just think it's unusual, but that's okay.
Nick seems
Every-
like
to
I
each
have to
their
go
own.
by the
I'm
instructions.
actually
and it
shocked right
says-
now that I'm the only one.
You know, I've realized that my problem is I've never had my own personal bottle of Pepto-Bismol.
Yeah, I have kids. You
Right.
know,
Yeah,
so
I,
it's
have,
just
I
like-
have another one for the community.
You're so smart. I
But
only
I
have the
have my
communal.
own
you have like
Pepto.
your own personal.
You've got a
pocket
secondary
in your shirt.
Pepto.
Because I'm a fucking adult and I have a Costco membership. Like,
Damn.
I get my own Pepto. I have my own bottle.
Way to assert your independence.
I'm not
Just
pouring
buying
it into a
fucking
little
2
cup.
bottles.
Yeah. Okay.
Anyway.
All right.
All right.
Why
I'm
not?
glad we talked about that.
Yeah, I am too.
All right, here we go. Pepperoni pizza, fresh basil, extra crispy crust, dusted with garlic onion. Now that just sounds just primo.
Perfect.
That's
Mm.
primo. How about the whole process of shopping your demo around? Think about that. Did you guys ever have a demo? Did you guys ever put together a little song that you
Yeah.
put on a CD?
Never had a
You
demo.
thought maybe you send it off to some record labels and you're maybe going to hit it big.
I did. Yeah.
Yeah, we all
It's
did.
still out there. Still out there
We all
somewhere.
did. Yeah, we all did. What was your
Uh-huh.
band name?
It was just me.
Oh, it was just called Brian?
It wasn't called nothing. I had a couple of songs that got recorded and I had them on a tape. And somebody watching has those. Don't ever delete them.
Oh, man. Grizz, do you have a demo?
No, but I had to ask ChatGPT about this. But how
gosh.
demo tapes work, and
What do you mean?
how
they
the rep was saying you can't just hand this over and we can't listen to it for legal reasons.
Because
you
they
have
don't
to
wanna
have
be,
an
accused of
agent or an
plagiarism and all that.
organization that
Yeah.
gives it to us and has us listen to it.
Back then, yes.
Or else, I didn't know
Now-
that. I was
now,
like, is that a
no.
thing? I was like, is that now like? But the only way to get discovered was to sing on the street or sing in a bar or sing in a
Sometimes
and work
yeah.
your way
It's a
up
different
that way.
time.
But
Yeah,
an
guess
agent
so.
would have to find you, and then they would have to represent you,
Yeah.
and then pitch you to
Yeah.
things.
Sure.
That was back then.
Yeah.
Now it's totally different.
Right,
It's
I
like
mean,
wildly different.
yeah,
But
you-
then I had to I was like, wait, that's a thing? That was a thing back
You
in
could go
2000?
viral on TikTok, and
Yeah.
then a label will pick you up,
Yep.
or even have your own label, or produce your own stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like
much easier
and
to do
upload
that now.
anywhere. Yeah.
like what's her name?
That
She's
small artist, Taylor Swift.
no. Another small artist.
Megan Trainor.
Her and her brother.
Billie Eilish.
Billie
Billie
Eilish.
Eilish, yeah.
Yes. She produced her first 2 albums are
Yeah.
just her and her brother, and they produced them themselves,
Yep.
did the whole thing. So
Through the
it
digital
doesn't work
age.
like
It's
this
a different
anymore.
time.
Yeah, it is
Yeah.
a different time.
Barbecue beef, spicy pickle chips, fried waffle crust seasoned with cracked black pepper.
I like it. Thank you. I'll take
Yeah,
it.
it sounds good.
A couple of pop culture references of the time. First of all, when they were trying to figure out that Playboy Centerfold's favorite movie, the 3 movies they posited were Pretty Woman, Home Alone, and Saving Private Ryan.
Mm.
And this Playboy Centerfold's favorite movie was Saving Private Ryan. When this movie was filmed, that movie had been out for less
Yeah,
than a
not
year.
yeah.
That's just, I'm not taking any points off the movie. That's just strange to me.
They knew it was going to be a classic.
I guess.
Guess so.
Anyway, but some other pop culture references here. Did you guys notice that Bowery Ballroom flyer in the newspaper and the bill of the bands that were playing
Uh-huh.
when she finally get?
Uh-huh.
Is that your hot pocket already?
No.
Okay,
No.
I'm gonna read some of these bands. You guys remember these
Oh,
bands?
yeah.
Vertical Horizon. Do you guys remember Vertical Horizon?
Vaguely.
Who was the band that was playing in the bar?
There was a couple, I think, famous bands. I
Oh,
don't-
yeah.
There was a famous band.
Yeah,
that
there were a
played.
couple-
There were 2
Yeah,
different
okay.
times they were playing like an actual famous. I don't know if
Yeah.
it was the band playing it or if it was someone covering it or whatever. But I couldn't place it. Might have been Vertical Horizon. What about Eve 6? Remember
Eve 6?
I love
Of
Little
course.
Black Backpack.
They were on.
Yeah.
No, that's not Eve 6. That's oh shoot, who is that? I can't remember. I don't know what that noise was. Something's haunted over there.
The window pushed in and moved that and hit the bottom.
Oh, okay. Whew. All right.
It wasn't a ghost, guys. It wasn't a ghost.
That time of year.
My
That
basement's
scared
not
the
haunted.
shit out of
What
me.
about you guys remember Edwin McCain? You remember Edwin
No.
McCain? No. How about
Ewan McGregor?
Pennywise?
Oh,
Pennywise?
of course.
Yeah.
I was a Pennywise fan.
What about
Pennywise was great.
Cottonmouth Kings?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
Pennywise.
yeah.
These
sure.
were all listed on that
Okay.
bill. I paused it.
Pennywise was on the Vans tour, Warped
Yeah,
Tour.
Pennywise is kind of like a pretty legit punk band.
I'm surprised you guys didn't know Edwin McCain.
No.
That's pretty big. And then some other honorable mentions. These are ones I have never heard of these, but I'll just read them in case you guys have heard of them. How about Skank Honkies?
No, can't say.
So, I mean, I don't know if all these were real. I don't know if this whole, because obviously it was Doctor because it had her name at the bottom. What about Papa Vegas? No? Anybody Papa Vegas?
Roach?
If you've ever heard of Papa Vegas, comment down below. How about Suicide Machines?
Oh, fuck yeah. I love the
Okay.
Suicide Machines, dude.
Okay.
Yeah, I had their first album. It
Okay.
was like one of my favorite kind of like ska punk albums of like, it's actually very legit. Yeah, very legit band.
Remember Stabbing
Chris, you-
Westward?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like
Oh, I know
industrial
Stabbing
Hell
kind of,
yeah.
Stabbing Westward, yeah.
Uh-huh.
You didn't
They
listen
weren't-
to punk, ska punk?
Stabbing Westward was not
You guys
ska.
are
No.
old.
I
Suicide Machines
I
was
just
ska
brought that
punk.
one up.
that's
Suicide
right.
Machines
That's
was.
right.
How about Verbena, Beth Hart, Excel, the Pie Tasters, Joy Drop, Biz Train,
Pie
and,
Tasters.
and My Scarlet Life. Those were all
My
of
Scarlet
the.
Life sounds
Pie Tasters
familiar.
Kid
was another
Honeywell
ska
has
band.
heard of all of them. I guarantee you that.
No, not the, no. Pie
He's
Tasters
going
was
to
a
comment
ska
below
band.
right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, I just thought that was cool to see. All those names on there. So
Yeah.
thanks for the
Yeah.
hot pocket.
All right.
Cool. Of course. How about a Reuben melt with is it caramelized or caramelized? Caramelized.
Caramel.
And a flaky puff pastry crust seasoned with extra zesty ranch by Greg.
Hmm.
Okay, this is just a kind of a throwaway line.
44-year-old Greg.
But Greg's 44. 40 years at Hot Pocket. So there, I don't even remember what this guy looked like, but there was kind of a scene where someone was just ordering some alcohol from Pipes, and he just goes, 2 beers,
2 beers. Thank you. I was like, just say a brand. Pick a brand.
something.
No one ever has ordered 2 beers and then received 2 beers. This has never happened in a
Maybe
bar.
back in 1999.
It never happened.
2 beers.
I was at bars and near there. No
If
one
you
ever
ordered 2 beers, what are you likely to get?
No one ever ordered 2 beers.
Maybe a Coors
A
Light.
house beer, the cheapest beer you got. I don't know.
I don't know.
No,
My
no one
favorite
serves
ordering
two
of beers is from Super Troopers. When Farva goes to the bar and he's like, "Give me 6 Schlitzes." And she goes, "We don't have Schlitz." He goes, "Fuck it, give me whatever's free."
See, at least he ordered a brand.
cola.
Yeah,
Liter of cola, yeah.
Liter of cola.
goddamn liter.
Chicken
of cola.
fuckers.
How about a ham and cheese with roasted red peppers and a croissant crust dusted with ranch by Mr. Greg? Guys, you know what was featured in this film prominently that I really am nostalgic for? And that's just a big old bucket of KFC.
Mhm.
Oh,
John Goodman
sitting
in
when he
his
says
lazy
Big
boy.
old bucket of KFC.
and let me say that if we want to see John Goodman eating. That dude
Eating
can
some KFC.
eat. I would watch a whole movie of just John Goodman eating some KFC. That
so
dude knows how to eat.
Let me talk about this for 1 second. So I go to Chick-fil-A a lot. Like it's probably the best fast food. And just down the street, just a few doors down from the Chick-fil-A I go to, lies a KFC.
Mm-hmm.
And when I go to
You
that
do a double
Chick-fil-A, no, I don't.
Oh, okay.
There's usually about 30 to 40 cars in the drive through
Always.
for the Chick-fil-A.
Oh, easy.
Always.
You'll be lucky if you get 2 at KFC.
Uh huh.
And so KFC, I think, is struggling. And I think it's because of Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
And I don't know how I feel about it. I kind of feel dirty
You're kind of part of the problem.
when I go.
think.
I'm just like, why don't I go with the classic greasy bucket of chicken? Why am I following the herd over to Chick-fil-A?
Maybe KFC needs to bring back the double down.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Is it the
I
double
was
down?
literally waiting
The
for a
excitement
comment.
on Ben's face
Yeah.
just now.
I was
I
like,
beat you
the
to it.
fucking double down where you put bacon and cheese
And the chicken is the bun.
the chicken's the bun.
Come on now.
My God.
Bring it back, KFC, if you want to
Yeah.
compete with Chick-fil-A.
My God. Okay.
They didn't ask if we should.
By the way, guys, I have great news for you.
Uh-huh.
Super Troopers is now being added to our list.
Fuck
It's a
yes.
37.90.
Whoa.
I can't
Hell
wait
yeah.
to
Glaring
see what your
omission.
movie is.
Glaring
Glaring omission. I have a cornucopia of options.
I
for
can't
my-
wait for your next movie
for my
because you
movie.
have talked about a lot of good ones.
Damn. I know.
Butterfly Effect, Super
All right,
Troopers.
Guys, you continue conversation. I'm going to shut down for the next 20 minutes thinking about what I'm going to pick.
So here's a 4-cheese pizza with roasted red peppers and croissant crust seasoned with ghost pepper spice. Holy moly by Enrique. Whew. Damn.
Dang. All right.
All right. You know what my favorite line in the whole movie was?
Hell no, H2O.
No.
Oh.
Ben, you ready for this?
Yes.
150 to see the butt.
I wasn't ready. No.
150 and you'll see the butt.
Yes.
That's
Nice.
a funny quote the more you hear it.
Nice.
She's so happy.
And you'll see the butt.
I know. I still think it's a fine price. I think it's a fine price.
Fan of that price, huh? Good price point.
Oh, man. Yeah, drop one. Here you go. 4-cheese pizza again. Crumbled
Yeah.
bacon, extra crispy crust, dusted with sea salt by an intern.
Yeah, we're gonna do a couple cameos. Did you guys catch these?
I was getting there.
We
but
talked
yes.
about Michael Bay.
Well, we've talked about Michael Bay, yes.
There was a famous Jackass star.
Yeah, and I want to say
Popped
I
up.
saw that one organically.
Yeah,
I saw that one and I had to look it up. I was like, was that who I thought it was?
yeah.
Johnny Knoxville.
This is Johnny Knoxville.
Yeah, he was one of the drunk guys.
no
Yeah.
speaking part.
No.
He's
And
just
that was before Jackass blew up.
Yeah.
It was way before.
Not way before. It was like damn near the same
99,
year.
they probably shot
2000?
this?
Jackass
Oh, yeah,
was-
probably right around the same
Yeah,
time.
it was about the same time.
But
But
he
it
was
was
out
before.
there.
It
He
was
was
before.
trying
I
to
feel
work,
like he
man.
added to the movie. I
Yeah.
think he added to the
He
movie.
was trying to work. So I can appreciate a little cameo of him grinding it, get in the movies.
Who was
Did
the
you
guy
get
at the
there?
bar?
Wait.
Sorry.
Oh, no, there's one other one. Did you not get the other one?
I got the one from Office
This is what
Space.
I'm-
Tyra
The
Banks?
O-Face guy.
There's another one.
Another one.
There's another one.
Remember the O-Face guy? The blonde guy?
yeah, with the bleach blonde
Yeah, yeah,
hair.
uh-huh.
Yeah.
Who's
from,
the other one, Nick?
What was he in?
Caitlin.
Office Space.
Caitlin Olsen from Always Sunny. D from Always Sunny.
yeah. She. I thought I
Oh.
recognized
She's in the bidding
her.
scene. She's like $20.
Yeah, she was one of the bidders. Yep.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yep.
Nice.
There was also a chubby guy at the beginning in the bar. And he's very familiar. Oh, Ken Campbell. He's like one of those guys. He's in Armageddon. He's one of the astronauts that goes up in
Oh yes, yeah.
Yes,
He was the
I'd have
big
to see
guy.
his
Yeah,
face.
yeah, the
I
big
forgot.
the big
yeah.
chubby guy.
Oh,
Yep,
yeah.
I forgot
okay.
about
I know,
that.
Yeah, the big guy.
Yeah.
Okay. Sure.
His name is Ken Campbell, and he was in the bar and he was trying to get a drink.
Nice.
All right, moving on to a chicken parmesan with crumbled blue cheese, fried waffle crust, seasoned with garlic onion. Watch out, girlfriend, again. Okay, I'm just going to say it. Pipes, she's got a huge mouth.
She a very large.
It's like one of the biggest mouth.
Her mouth is almost as big as Ron Perlman's mouth.
Almost as big, and her chompers are so
huge.
big too,
Yeah.
and white. It's just a big, and
Very
like kind of the
large.
scene where they're laying on the car, like her and Kevin are kind of laying on the car, and like it's a really tight shot of just her mouth.
Yep.
And the way it almost takes like a few seconds to like smile. It kind of like,
There's it takes
good
time for
observation.
the smile to complete its formation.
it really does. It's so
it's like the speed of
huge.
light is limiting.
I know, it's like an earthquake. Like it just like takes it takes
Dude has
time
she's
to happen.
got a smile on the Richter scale.
Like
She
an
does, and
earthquake.
honestly, and a lovely smile too. Let me say,
Yeah,
She's-
I'm
she's-
not hating it. She's
She's
beautiful.
a gorgeous woman,
Beautiful.
But damn, she's got
Big,
a big
big
mouth.
smile.
Here we go. A double fudge brownie, white chocolate drizzle, no swizzle though. Flaky puff pastry crust seasoned with cocoa sugar. Okay, there was big time MGD in this movie. We saw a lot of MGD. But you know what other beer brand I saw in this film? Red Dog.
Oh, remember Red Dog?
Do you guys remember Red
I
Dog?
do.
Did you ever
remember
have
the
a Red Dog?
commercial. It was it was a couple years before your time. They were
I
It
mean,
had to
big,
be.
and then they just fell off the map.
We were like,
It was
Ice-
like big
Ice
when we were like
House and
high
Red
school.
Dog were like the
Yeah,
big ones.
I'm
back
not even
then.
sure I've ever had a Red Dog.
I
we were
haven't.
Natural Light and Keystone
Yeah,
Light.
kind of adjacent to
until
that.
many years later.
That clientele, yeah.
All right. Sorry, damn it! I didn't realize that was going to be over so quickly. We're doing another dinner one.
Gush about it?
Here it
Some
goes.
of them just speak for themselves.
It's going to be a ham and cheese with sliced jalapeno, croissant crust, seasoned with ranch. Somebody might have that for dessert. I don't know. I might.
Okay. That's a
might.
dessert one.
Who did that?
What? Who did
Intern.
it? Oh, Greg. Sorry, Greg did it. I'm so
Oh,
sorry.
yeah, don't-
so sorry,
don't leave
Greg.
off.
Dang.
Don't leave off his name.
Um.
I like that respect. I like the
Yeah.
respect, man.
So okay, here's the thing, guys. Okay, there's a lot of men at these clubs. There's a lot of women at the club, which is kind of surprising. It's kind of like an equal balance. But like, seriously, why don't the guys just go to a strip club?
I know.
Like, it's like,
Nick,
I mean,
that was my question
come
the
on.
entire time.
Like, I know.
You're gonna get treated so much better at a strip club. Oh my gosh.
Right. You're
And
gonna
you're actually gonna get what you want.
yeah, at least a little closer to what you want. Right?
Yes, absolutely.
Just a couple more left here. We've got a tiramisu twist.
Oh,
which-
geez.
That sounds great with crushed Oreos and extra crispy crust seasoned with cocoa sugar. I'm into that. Guys, name the antagonist in this film.
Failure.
The main character, girl. What's her name?
Is the antagonist?
The dad?
Oh, antagonist.
No, not the dad.
Failure.
Seems like
Yeah.
seems
failure.
like a problem if we can't really just kind of.
Mm.
Does a movie? We've talked about this before. Does a movie need an antagonist?
Yes.
I think
Yes,
you
it
brought this
does.
up, and you had a good debate about this.
No, there's no debate. It does need one.
But you don't need an antagonist. It could be a theme, as in, like you just said.
No, I think we talked about
failure.
No, I think what we said was a movie.
fear of
a
moving
movie
back.
needs an antagonist, but it doesn't necessarily need an arc. It doesn't necessarily need character arcs. I think maybe is that the conversation we were talking about.
I feel like you had this debate where you said it doesn't need an antagonist.
Maybe I did. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'll have to think about that more. I don't think the movie had an antagonist. Yeah, maybe movies don't
I
don't
think
need to
Ben
have one. I
nailed
don't
it
know.
though. I think it was the fear of having to move back home and the
Yeah.
failure of it.
Yeah, but is that an antagonist? Because
I mean,
antagonist
that's
is usually
the
a
only,
person.
That's the
That's
only
a theme.
thing
Yeah.
moving the plot along for me.
Yeah. It's the only that's the risk or the
Yeah.
yeah. Oh, that's a
All
good
right.
question.
Maybe this movie needed an antagonist.
I think
will
it
say
did.
That. Yeah.
It was
maybe
almost the
a com-
Maria Bello
a
character, like a
competing-
little bit. She was kind of bordering on antagonism, but,
Yeah.
but
A
she
strip
was
club
not
next
it.
door that was competing.
Anything like there just wasn't. There needed to be an antagonist to create some tension. There wasn't enough tension in this movie. It was a big problem with
or
it.
the guy screws her over or something.
Yeah,
Something.
something.
like
Something.
Yeah,
needs
the
to
guy
happen.
had a
set
heart of
her
gold.
back.
We better be talking about this comic book.
Do you want to,
I'm shocked you aren't.
Are you going to talk about the reality
honestly-
TV show too?
guys? I've skipped over some things because I have because we need to.
we need to wrap it up.
We need to wrap it up.
We need to stop.
We
I've,
got
like,
dogs to get home to.
I know. So
Yeah.
we just have a couple more left. A maple pecan pie with white chocolate drizzle, extra crispy crust. Dusty, I'm going to turn off some of the sliders.
Oh,
He's reading too
Wow.
much. This is going to be a lot with
It's a
maple
lot.
sugar glaze by Greg. All right. Now this is an important one though.
Okay.
I want to talk about payphones.
I
Okay.
love payphones.
And I want to talk about, did anyone in this room ever call a payphone in a public place
No.
to reach a friend at like a restaurant or like the YMCA, and you had the number to the
No,
payphone?
I didn't know you.
And they were standing by the phone waiting for your call.
I have not.
I didn't know you could do that.
No, I've
Oh, you absolutely, because
called-
every payphone has a number.
Yeah.
Right.
You can just
I
call
knew
it.
Yeah,
that,
you can
but
call it.
But
I've
did you have
called
to
a-
pay to pick up?
No.
No, you don't. Not
Oh,
business to business
so-
or
So
payphone.
backwards, you don't have to pay.
I don't think so.
No.
Look, guys,
Forwards,
no, you
you
can
had to
call.
pay?
You can call certain businesses because I remember calling my friend from a payphone to the theater where his sister worked, so she can come pick us up.
sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
I honestly, I never did it.
We
So
just
I am
we
not
literally
sure,
looked up
but
the
I
phone
don't
number in the
think
phone
you
book
had to
though,
pay.
because there was a phone book outside.
I have no idea. I've never done it.
Because there was like collect.
I've used the payphone to call someone else,
sure, of
but
course.
I've never called the payphone.
All right, guys. Here's the last one I've got.
Okay.
Peanut butter cup explosion with hot fudge.
Hell yes.
Yeah, that can just explode wherever it wants.
Mhm.
All right. Here's what added 9 points to the film for me. I moved it
now.
from
9
19
points.
to a
I've been
28.
waiting to hear
Wow.
this.
A
Okay.
19 to a 28. It was Goodman's dance scene at the end.
Oh, you
on the
liked
bar.
that?
I thought it was phenomenal.
Oh, I
Yeah.
couldn't do it.
I thought the butt tease was amazing.
Ooh.
Yeah.
150 and you'll see the butt. Come on.
Just 150.
You'll see the butt.
It's just
Please clip this.
I think we should just cut it down to see the butt.
See the butt. Hell yeah.
Anyway, no, but 150 is important.
Yeah.
It's 150 to see whatever butt you want to see. It's 150.
Mhm, 150.
I thought it was hilarious. I thought he was just quite charming dancing around on that bar. So I 9 points for that.
Okay.
That's the last, according to my notes, hot pocker that we're gonna do. So closing thoughts. Closing thoughts on this
Closing
film?
thoughts. I was at a 63. I'm not going to go up or down. I think that's properly rated. It is a lot of fun. There's a lot of quirky, goofy characters. I think it was funny in a lot of moments. John Goodman really pulled it together with his dad moments, bringing the daughter back to reality and a lot of conversations he had. And then, yeah, it's a bunch of, I don't know. It's just, it is fun. It's hard to like put fun as a category in how you
Yeah.
rank a film, but I have to as a popcorn people.
Fun matters, yeah.
Yeah.
My closing thoughts are: I'd say that this movie is like what would happen if a director came in or a screenplay writer, spec writer came in with like a temp movie, and they're like, "All right, here's an example movie.
Here's the
Now
idea.
go make a movie." But then they were like, "We'll just have that temp movie be the movie." That's my thoughts.
Okay.
Yeah, objectively bad movie. But kind of fun. I'm once again, I'm with Ben on this one. It's just, it sucks, but it's fun kind of and entertaining. And I would watch it again. I would.
I would too.
That was my
Mhm.
question.
I
Would
would.
you watch
I
it
for
again
sure
or
would watch it
recommend
again.
it to somebody?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I would.
I wouldn't recommend it. But
I don't
I'd
know
watch
who
it
I'd
again.
recommend it to, but
You
yeah.
wouldn't recommend it, but you would watch it again.
Oh, yeah. Mhm.
Interesting.
I'd recommend it to myself.
Yeah, Nick picked this movie.
I picked this movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, my lovely girlfriend suggested this film.
And what was her ranking?
I'm not sure what I'll have to ask.
Dude,
But
I'd
you know,
ask.
I thought it was just I thought it was a great suggestion.
Yeah.
And we'd
Oh,
have
yeah.
some fun talking about
Great
it.
conversation.
Nice. Look at you two.
Yeah, and so
Aw.
yeah, that's why we did it. We're going to do another episode, and this one's going to be number 69.
Oh shit! That might change my pick.
dang it!
Come on, man.
I'll
No.
tell you.
Pick.
I'll tell
What's
you.
our pick?
The kids don't care about 69 anymore.
No, I know. And
Okay.
you know
It's
what's
all
so
about
funny, Ben? You brought up the 6-7 thing last
6,
episode, and now it's the only
7.
thing I see on the internet.
Yeah,
Like I didn't
it's-
even
it's
fucking
everywhere.
know what that was 2 weeks
6,
ago.
7.
And then the last
sorry.
2 weeks,
Yep.
it's like become like now I know all about it.
And guess what? In 2 weeks, it'll be gone again.
I know.
Oh, it's been gone for a while. but
What are we doing? What are we
well,
doing?
you know, I
Come on.
almost picked Austin Powers, The Spy Who Shagged Me, which is Austin Powers.
Ooh,
the
boy, that
first
would have been a
one.
good
Wow.
69.
Not the first one, the second one. First one's International Man of Mystery.
Oh, that's right. Okay, yeah.
Because
yeah,
I thought it was the
no,
first
that's
one. No,
that's the
one.
third one.
The second one, and it would be apropos for 69. However, unless everyone really wants to push back against that, I think we discovered a good one in Butterfly Effect. I think we should
All
check
right.
out the Butterfly Effect. Let's watch
Yeah.
the Butterfly Effect.
We have
Oh,
to.
good. We got
That's
to
a
get
great
Good.
select.
Yeah.
Cool. I haven't seen it, so I'm hyped.
And another
You've
good
never
one.
seen
Yeah.
it.
I've
Oh,
never
shoot.
seen
Oh shit! Sorry, I spoiled the whole ending.
Yeah,
Well,
let's,
kind of.
That's okay.
Yeah.
let's stay in the late 90s, early 2000s. You know, it's a great era. Let's stay there.
Yeah.
So Butterfly Effect next.
Okay, cool. That's what we're going to do for episode number 69. This has been Critical Mess, and we loved having you tonight, and we'll see you next time.
Later.
See ya.